the same. Well, it's probably only about 80 gold to get a room in the city a night.
I figure you it's a shitty little room.
Yeah,
Then
exactly. Yeah, so if you want to go super shitty, might be a little risky. You might want to go like Motel 6 kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're looking at like 80 gold a night, in Havistar or Hestavar, then yeah, that's definitely cheaper than having to pay fines for essentially hoboing it in the streets like you guys were doing.
I figure it draws less
Hobo man,
attention from the
right?
city guard too.
And the
I
less you
mean,
guys are written up, the better kind of thing.
I'm
So,
sure they have like a ton of wizards that come to the city that.
well,
Mag-
right, and they try to get as much money off of those wizards as possible because the library is free for sure, but they have to keep the economy going.
So if the paladin goes and buys the room, then
Mm.
they don't know that the wizrobe's the one making the extra.
So let's see.
Oh wait, you plan on renting a shitty room, and then magnificent
Yeah.
mansioning in there? Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, no, that's really smart. Yeah. Basically, you make like the door to the bathroom like the door to the mansion. So like even if the maid comes in and sees, oh, there's the room, you just keep the bathroom door locked, kind of thing. Let's see.
Or they just open the bathroom door and they open it and it is a bathroom. We open it because he gets to decide who can open, who close. And yeah.
All right.
I try to be
then-
positive thinking about this.
Is Rhythm playing music right now?
Oh yeah, detecting magic on the bell. Eridon, it's magic, like for sure, for sure. And as far as the magic on the bell goes, it is abjuration magic, it is transmutation magic, it is conjuration magic. That is you're referring to the bell in the clock tower, right?
Yeah, I also wanted to check the other one though too.
Oh, okay. The other one is also magical, and also pings abjuration, evocation, and conjuration.
All right, and do I see anything like special now that I can see more?
I gave him true sight.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So when you head
At either
back,
of the places.
yeah, at both places there are angelic beings guarding the treasure, and I can show you what those look like. Yeah, hold on.
So there's more than one
Who am
bell.
I here?
Yeah, there's two.
Claxmas over here?
Is
and
there
they're
more than two?
pinging us.
Oh, I guess these did not get ported over last week. Yeah, cool. All right, hold on.
I don't know if there's more than two. If there is, I don't know about it. By the way, do I sound better today? Like quality?
You mean like your equipment or like your human equipment? Because you sound a little stuffy today. I'll be honest.
Yeah, not that.
Okay.
There's like no background noise.
Yeah. You definitely sound cleaner. Like the sound quality sounds cleaner. Human being wise, you're probably dying at a more accelerated rate than normal. So, but I'm not a doctor, so yeah. All right, yeah. So you see these handsome critters hanging out near the bell.
They look kind of cool.
Yeah. Here's another shot of him. Doing like a shampoo commercial on that one.
L'Oreal.
Yeah. All right.
And those are both?
There are 5 at each bell.
Oh my gosh, they are not making this any easier. Okay.
Yeah. So continuing, let's see. You checked out the bell. Then Ventus looks to man many faces. What I kept from you earlier is it says between the aid of the guardian. This is the heist. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. All right, and then got to get those keys made yet. And then man of many faces, who's normally super active on Discord, did not respond to anybody. So you had a busy week there.
Yeah. No, I responded to someone. Someone asked me what I was doing, and I explained what I was doing.
Oh, I don't see it in chat or roleplay chat. So.
Oh, I didn't put it in roleplay chat because they asked me in general chat.
Oh, okay, okay. So we go to general chat. He's hanging out with the dwarf, showing the hands of air. Okay. So during the 3 days, do you make the dummy keys?
Yes.
Okay.
Super easy, like a sleight of hand trick at this point.
Okay. And then the other question they had for you was, oh yeah. Do you have any response to Venthus saying that Valkyr could bring forth a celestial he could bring forth the celestial Valkyr to fight on your behalf. So,
you're talking about
angel versus angel. That could be
talking
pretty
talking about his own celestial.
Yeah.
I would look. I'd be like, well, as bad as it sounds, it might be helpful, but also remember that it might destroy him in the process.
So this is the astral plane too. So it's a little rough. Yeah,
it might literally kill him.
It's a little rough on the astral plane. I wouldn't say that you would permanently die because it doesn't count as a home plane. But the damage that outsiders sustain here is significantly more impactful than if they were on the prime material plane. Does that make sense? Like
for us, or everything, like gods too.
Oh no, for extraplanar beings. You guys as prime material creatures, you're host. Yeah, you don't get to. Yeah, if you die here, you die for real. Like it's not like you respawn back on the world. You guys, a limitation of prime material creatures is you sort of take your self everywhere you go. Whereas extraplanar creatures, their core essence is bound to their plane. But prime material creatures are like snails. You take your home with you where you go.
But that's what lets us break rules too. Because we're not bound by our home plane's rule.
All right. So I think I answered all the questions. Were there any other questions that I did not answer?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck
42. So, moving on.
I don't really have any questions. Patuk just basically throughout the 3 days, he made a simulacrum. He scribed all of those spells that he bought into his spell book. And then he did. He wished for the duplicate of his spell book.
Gotcha. So wishing for the duplicate spellbook, I did have to write down in your wish diary, because it had a significantly higher value than 25,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it looks like I actually have there you go. This is the bell. Let's see. Will it show up? Maybe. Roll 20.
Nice.
Yeah. Roll 20's thinking about it.
It's shiny.
There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Eridon, that entity of light right there, that is what simple man of average height, average appearance actually looks like when you have true sight. Like the bell ringer, it looks like that. All right. So now you have so much to do. How do you want to proceed, guys? I guess you probably want to find out, were you able to steal the Thalassian Hydra from the lady's vault? Is that okay?
And
I don't want to, make you uncomfortable with the details. But Balthazar, he basically kind of tries to teach you and the drow lady about the splendors of having a heart large enough to understand polyamory. And by the end of like the second day, all three of you are just living together in her her apartment, just the best of friends. experiencing a love you never thought was possible. Thinking about the betrayal that you're going to bring down upon her. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm just saying that the 3 days of fighting. Oh yeah, her name's Minerva. That's right. The 3 days of fighting and loving and living with Balthazar and Minerva, probably 3 of the greatest days of your entire life. So, amazing food, amazing sex, amazing drink, amazing battles, the adoration of the crowds, the cheers. It was all kind of a blur. The 3 days. Just sort of, whoosh,
I would also
just-
try to have her explain to me how the crystals work exactly, if
Oh
possible.
yeah. She shows you like the regular ones, like oh yeah, you do this.
And I'd try to remember it just for the sake of and I would ask for her to try to find any empty ones that might be able to contain the Hydra back again, because once its purpose is served, if you could try to catch it back and give it back to her.
So you're letting her in on the plan then?
No, I'm letting. This is what I'm telling Minerva. This is what I'm telling our spell. Because
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try to swoop in, play the hero. I'll explain this to the guys. I want to try to swoop in, play the hero, take down the Hydra, and put it back in a crystal, saying that it got free. And then...
Okay. Yeah, I mean it would be an exceptionally expensive
Wait.
crystal to retrap the Thalassian Hydra.
So that means you want Grungni to be the one who lets it loose, since he's going with you.
No, the
You-
spell thief said she would be the one who.
Oh, she's gonna
she
do it.
offered to
Oh,
let it
perfect.
loose.
She can take the fall.
But if we can help subdue and act like heroes, then once we see that the seal is broken, essentially try to do damage control and try to make as little as many kills as possible, I guess.
This seems like the plot of a Spider-Man movie.
Kinda.
Am I remembering this correctly?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, works for me. So those questions are answered. Grungni, the keys, no problem. You receive intel about what the keys look like. They pop up minor illusions from different angles to kind of give you a look at what the keys look like. So you've got that down. What else? Pot, you tear apart some of your essence, defying reality with a powerful wish spell, and also make a baby. Right? Is that one of the things that you're working on?
Yeah, I made a simulacrum.
Gotcha. I guess that sounds cooler than a baby. So
I mean, it's fully grown already. Has all his mental faculties.
As fully grown as a gnome could be, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, cool. So you have that. Yeah.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Right. Any other questions about things that you guys need? Did anybody come up with a skin suit for your Death Knight?
Is he wearing armor?
He is. I don't know. I
He's
just
got a
saw in
helmet on,
chat
right?
that he was hoping for a skin suit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
I can make.
Just in case I had to get off, take off.
I could make
helmet.
you a. I could make you a golden.
Yeah, but then you'd have to know why you're doing.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And you probably wouldn't want to explain why.
Yeah.
Yeah, or even tell you that I am
Yeah.
what I.
Fair enough. Okay.
That's true. All right. Well.
Crash, can I also, during the 3 days, watch that other bell, and see if anyone comes to it?
Yeah, you could definitely kind of take turns doing that. You do realize that the bell at the at the day spa is rung at exactly the same times
Of course it is.
as the big bell.
But the
So-
big bell on the tower is the one that we learned signals the sunrise, sunset.
That's what we've been led to believe, but there's a good chance it doesn't specifically say that's the one. That's just the one that's out in the open.
Is it? Do we really think it's the one in the day spot?
That's
I actually
what
think it
other
might be.
characters led us to believe. Like,
Day spa.
yeah,
What has led us to believe that besides the whole drown the sound?
the undead guy hinted at it.
Oh, okay.
then-
the evil undead guy.
And then someone else too.
The
I can't remember who the other person.
Balthazar actually thought of it.
Oh yeah.
wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Wasn't the undead guy the Raven Queen in disguise?
No, it was someone else. Unless it was, I don't know.
No,
I
because
don't
she
remember who named it.
because
No, there were 2 different character arts for the different different people that they interacted with. So
all right, never mind then. That's my mistake.
Wait, did I miss something the first time? Was that character that made me into a Death Knight, a Raven Queen?
What? What?
Did I miss that?
What? Yeah. That was a big moment.
I
I
thought she just
mean,
showed up.
She literally
totally missed that.
She tricked you into becoming a Death Knight and bound to. Like there's no like plotting against her now.
I mean, that's one way to interpret it. I guess you could rewatch that scene because somebody does, record the episodes.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that because I missed that. I thought she just showed up.
Oh, is that what
Wow.
you thought?
Yeah.
Man,
It's not
Well,
what
you
I
were. Hey,
saw.
in his defense, he was on fire at the time.
he was dying. You're
I
right.
missed a very critical part of that
You
conversation.
really did.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
The main point is we figured out that it was 2 different undead dudes. Probably still evil though.
I learned something pretty big.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that. I think it's one of those things that days later, where you're on stakeout. Stakeouts are super boring.
and you have an epiphany of like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
what
like,
did I do?
wait a second, that Demi-Lich was actually, oh, yeah, it's one of those moments.
Damn her.
Yeah.
Well,
It's all good. It's all good.
at least
I'm
I
sure.
got it eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, you got what you wanted.
um,
She got what she wanted.
Oh,
I mean,
kinda.
you work for an unaligned deity. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? So,
Crash, can I get a duplicate of my character sheet and I'll just rename it Simulacrum?
okay. So these
Project
these
2.0.
simulacrums, is there anything different about them at all? Or are they the absolute dupes?
It's an absolute duplicate, except it has half of my normal hit points and can't regenerate
Right,
spell
like a
spells.
Cerarax. Gotcha.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, just like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Pop to
His arcane ward is just as powerful as mine, which is pretty cool.
Hey, what did I make the little statue of Patrick for again?
That was for
contingency, right?
contingency.
Oh, okay. I was like, I
Alright.
know we have it somewhere. Do we leave it on the ship?
No,
'Cause
I
that's
carry
what-
it on me at all times.
Okay.
Yeah, I
should
think
make-
it's a spell focus.
And we're gonna have to leave Kuzo on the ship too. Let's see.
Right, and if I understood correctly, you told the ship to leave, right? So did
Yes.
you have anybody stay? You had Balthazar stay. You had the spell
The
thief
spell
stay.
thief.
Okay, but did you everybody else leave?
Probably Tamrabbit or Tamrog would stay
Okay.
with me.
All right. What is your escape plan, and can you accommodate everyone? Is a big question.
Well, that's something I wanted everybody to talk about.
There you go.
All
Talk
right.
it
Well,
out.
let's hash it out while we have the time
Well,
over
I
these
can
hash
hold
browns I
on.
made.
I can
Well,
take
I mean-
myself and 8 willing
Okay.
well,
creatures.
the thing is after so we're separating into 3 teams, okay?
Right.
Each team should have means to make it to the 4th seal.
Which is where again?
At the airship dock area.
Okay.
I thought it was down by the sea.
Well, that's just called like the salty place, okay? I have it written down here.
Well, I have to know exactly where to go, because if I, teleport us there or something.
From what I know,
Do you want to
what
be in
we
the
know-
water? Do you want to be on the port?
Crash, can you kind of describe that area for us again?
Yeah. So obviously the coolest thing you could do if you had a floating continent is to spend the extra money to install an ocean, because there's nothing more baller than a floating ocean. So that's what they did. So you see that there are earth moats in the picture, but you also see that the largest earth moats are actually islands in an ocean. The ocean straight up is just floating in the astral planes. You can see that different levels of the city have their own little bits of smaller ocean. So it's sort of like a hodgepodge of like earth moats and floaty blobs of ocean. The Salt District is the densest, realist chunk of ocean that they have. And it actually is stocked with fish. And the people of the town do fish the waters to supplement food and stuff like that. Because magic food is good. But as anybody who's had to eat good berries every day for a year can tell you, nothing beats the real thing. Yeah, so when they decided to build their airship dock, they were like, wouldn't it be rad if we had them like park their airships like regular boats? And so they built the docks near the artificial ocean. So that is the Salt District. It is by all accounts an actual body of water.
Yeah, well, that's where we gotta. That's
think-
where we know the fourth seal is. I'm honestly kind of hoping
Okay.
after we break the other seals that it's just really chaotic and kind of reveals itself to us.
I feel like it's a giant space kraken.
I mean, it's gonna be a really crazy monster, so don't blow your load on the first seal. You know, save some for the second. There ain't
What if
gonna
it's
be time for a short rest.
Hey, boss, that is the absolute best advice I think you've ever given to anybody. Absolutely.
Well, he can say that because he has his little twin over there who can do the job for him.
Well, I mean,
It's two of
Hey,
you now.
Balthazar, which one looks better? That one or that one?
Which
Yes.
one's the real one, Balthazar?
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna put me to the test, huh? You're gonna put me to the test. All right, this is pretty easy. It's pretty easy. All right, which one of you is my best friend in the whole world?
We both are.
Okay, this is harder than I thought. All right. If
What
I was,
what if they just start fighting each other for that
yeah,
very
if I
reason?
was to press your face to a sphere of annihilation, which one of you would die first?
That one.
This is the real Patuk pointing at the other.
Is that true?
And the other one's like,
Yeah, I would go right in.
Yeah, okay. Then that one with that could survive longer. That's got to be the real one.
But which one do you like better?
Oh, I mean, obviously I'm OG. I'm for the OG. You know. I mean, that's just how it is. I got a favorite pair of socks. I've had them since I was 9. Yeah. Once Balthazar likes something, he likes it forever. Just putting it out there. And he looks over at Drasir, and he gives you a knowing look. And you think about the life you guys shared together for 3 days. And the drow you shared together for 3 days.
He likes you.
So Ton kind of claps her hands together, approaches the dry erase board, and is like, okay, are we good? Are we ready to do this? We've had 3 days to prepare. Is everything ready to fall into place?
I don't think they've figured out how they're going to deal with the belt.
Would you like to use the very cool storytelling tool of, by the way, it's called the planning flashback. Each of us will have a planning flashback token, 1. And at any point during the mission, we can say, I think back to when we were planning, a blah 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 blah, and then we
It's so
remember that
good.
the important thing from our planning, and we make sure that it happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to
That's
give away all the trade secrets of being a
so
stealth thief,
it's a contingency within a contingency.
but let me
Can I-
tell you, it does come in handy.
Can I wish for more, by the way?
You would like to wish for
More
additional
flashbacks.
tokens? I think one token could probably be wished for. Sure. Let me get that wish diary out.
No. Come. You can.
You might want to save it though, right? How many ninth level spells do you get a day right now?
2.
2? Okay. Yeah. I think you guys will be fine no matter what happens. But if you'd like, we can do that. We could say that each of you has a essentially a plot token that you could be like, well, I think back to when we were planning and we discussed that I would need the blah blah blah, and then you have the blah blah blah. Or, you know,
And it's
within within reason. Obviously, if it's something unbelievable, we might have to do a roll for it or something. But if it's, you know, if it's feasible that you guys would have planned it, that kind of accounts for the fact that your characters were way more invested in planning for this than you as players were, since y'all have jobs and lives and stuff like that. So,
And
all
don't
right.
worry, everyone. If we all die here, 10 Fortunes is still over there on the real in the world with his own little group.
Yeah, there's a lot of little groups of adventurers. I'm sure they're gonna do great. So, all right. Anything else that anybody needs before we jump into this?
I'm just going through my spells real quick.
That other bell that gets rung, the guy that rings it, is it a different guy?
Well, now that you have true sight, you see that the other person that rings the bell looks exactly like the person that rings the other bell.
Dun dun dun. Ooh, and True Sight sees through polymorph stuff, doesn't it?
Yes.
Wait, then would I have seen that?
I'm pretty sure it sees through polymorph, right?
Here,
Or is it just illusion?
I'll post it real
Sure.
quick. Recent
So would he
spell,
have
6th level.
actually look like that then?
Let's
the same?
see.
Oh, that's a lot weaker than I thought it was.
I would say for these purposes,
Well, the creature has true sight, so what's true sight in
Yeah, the spell True Seeing and like a monster's True Sight are two
creature
different
with
things.
true sight can, out to a specific range, see in normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions, and succeed on saving
and
throws against
perceive
them,
the original
and
form of a
perceive the original
shape
form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic. Ew.
Nice.
There you go.
So we're gonna split into groups, and then we're gonna try to open our seals, and then meet at the salt seal.
Sounds solid.
Yeah, so let's talk about the groups here real quick. Let me open up this whiteboard. So for the Bell group, we've got Eridon and Ventus was going, right?
Yeah, I don't think they know what to do.
To the bell? I prefer the market.
You prefer the market? Okay, so on the
Well,
Bell team,
Bashir and I got
Eridon.
the market.
I can go to the bell then. That's fine.
I would say you two handle the bell ringers. Best way to stop a bell from ringing.
Okay.
Yeah, which one?
And
One of you take the visible one. The other one who can see things that are invisible, take that one.
Well,
So
both the bells are visible.
Yes, I'm talking about the bell ringers.
So you think that if they take out the guys that ring the bells, that'll
I see what you're...
silence the bells?
It'll cause a pause.
No, I understand. If we can crack the bells, make sure that they don't ring.
Well,
he's talking about the bell ringers.
I think you need to get rid of destroy the thing inside the bell.
Oh, the little hammer?
Yeah, the hammer.
Yeah, and I think Thunder can do that. So that's probably the best area for me.
Okay. Alright, so we'll put. And so will you two have do you two have a reliable way to get to the Salt District after you destroy the bell?
I can
Yeah,
fly.
I can also fly. I was gonna get some of my horse.
You're gonna fly through all of the defenses of the city to make it there? How far away is that? Let me think. Crash, how far away from the is the day
Let me
spa? The Salt Marsh District? The Salt District?
um, yeah. So the city is very compressed, right? So it's a very big city, but it's not like New York city big. So with magical flight, yeah, I mean you'd all be roughly an equidistance from the Salt District. I mean, as long as you have flight, you should all be able to convene on there relatively easily.
And I'm
Who
gonna
has
buy some of my horse. It'll be pretty quick.
Because me and Rourke, we're probably gonna just teleport there.
Have teleport. I can shift planes, but that's about it.
Yeah, you could jump on the horse with me. That'll probably be our fastest way back.
Well, because I can send my simulacrum with one of the other groups. And, he could teleport, but is the market group, do you guys have a reliable way out?
I was gonna fly
After-
away. That was my thought.
I mean, they're probably gonna be really distracted by that monster, so
Yep.
that'll work.
Jasir could carry me. He's done it already.
And you can release that beast without me? Opening up a demi-plane?
Well, the spell thieves. It's the gem itself is what contains the magic to release it. So.
Yep. Break the gem. Out pops the little
Oh yeah,
big.
it is definitely a consumable like situation. So
Okay.
once it breaks open, that thing is going to be loose.
Oh, question,
Mhm.
Jasir.
Mm.
The same to Jasir. Do we want the spell thief to do it, or would you rather I do it? Since the only thing that will hurt me with is its teeth, if it gets to.
Well, I think we should try to. If you want to take on that responsibility, I will leave that. I'm going to try to keep the chaos contained. It's gonna have to happen, but as soon as try to keep children out of it at least, those who can't fight back.
You don't think you should just drop it and go?
Well, what
You don't want to get injured. You've got.
No,
I
what if
understand
we
that you're concerned about the children, but I'm concerned about the universe.
Yeah.
I think sticking around just to make sure that it happens would be the best bet. Simply because if we drop it and suddenly all the guards show up and just blast them, that's point moot.
I thought you needed to fill that market with blood.
Which is why we don't want anything stopping the Hydra.
So y'all, you're just gonna stay around, and you're gonna watch it kill everybody, and then you're gonna like stop the natural defenses of the city from stopping the creature until the seal breaks, and then you're gonna pretend to show up
Nah,
and save the people.
as much as that would be bad. Never mind.
Well,
We'll
it's just, I
drop it and
mean,
go.
eh, I don't know. Rourke kind of brings up a point here. Like, do you think that a place this magic and this strong? I mean, yeah, this lady, she talked up Minerva, and he kind of puts his hand over his heart, closes his eyes. She said it's got 24 heads. Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
that's at least 24 people that's gonna get killed, right? Like right off the bat. And then, but what if one of these big robots just banishes it or something?
That's what I'm saying. Then the point's moot if we don't stay and finish the job ourselves.
But I mean, you guys been fighting now. Boss, you fought big stuff, right? Sometimes it's just like no when you try to cast spells on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So do you
what you're
think
saying is this thing might have some kind of natural resistance.
Right. So like maybe that'll buy it what, like a minute? I mean, do you think a minute's long enough for it to just completely just wreck civilization? Isn't that what we're
I
trying to
would
do?
imagine.
Boss, what do you think?
I mean, I'm really hoping that thing can just do the job we need it to do. I don't think we should try and impede it. I think we just need to let it happen. And this is the plan we got, and hopefully it's enough to break the seal. But I don't think you two should intervene at all. If anything, the only reason you stay around is to ensure the seal is broken. And then you guys just need to get out of there, and you got to think about the everything else, you know.
Well,
What
yeah, but if we're worried about like them taking it out too soon, then I think we're all pretty confident that the city will be okay, right? I mean, some
Yeah,
people will
yeah,
die, but like,
yeah. I'm pretty sure they're equipped to handle it.
what if we haste the creature? Will that help it
Oh yeah,
all its
that would really
heads?
help him
Yeah,
out.
but you're going to be with. I thought you were going to be with Pata.
Well, I mean, Drasier can haste things, right?
Oh,
How
you
far?
can.
How far is it from
Again.
the library to the market?
so library to market. Yeah, it would have been
Is
really
it?
cool if this adventure included an actual map of the place instead of being like it's a bunch of
What?
floating rocks.
Is it
Here's
within
some
range
information.
of the haste spell?
No.
Is it within 1,000 feet?
Gosh. Um,
You'd be surprised at how short 1,000 feet actually is.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really not that
yeah,
big.
no, it's
It's like
definitely not.
a little
Um,
bit longer than a football field.
yeah. So, based on what I've read in the adventure, because they did not include a map, the library is, and I'm drawing next to this lovely cat. The library is in the back half, right? The the salt district is big floaty island right there. The market is right next to it. The bell, man, they're actually kind of close together now that I think about it. Yeah, and then the bell is roughly about here.
Don't forget, you said that they got to fly over to the library.
Yes, correct. It is its own little Earth mode. And then there is the little B bell, which is on the complete opposite side.
Oh,
then,
so we got two people separate.
right. Now, if you did want me to fill it in with some land, all right. So we've got libraries up here, and then these guys are like their own Earth right there, and then these little bell would be over here on its own thing, and then you would have ocean kind of wrapping around everything, and there is this waterfall feature that comes down from this one into the ocean. So there is some water up here as well. All right. And then I think there's waterfalls. Yeah. Yeah, that's what
The
it looks like.
magical engineering that it took to get this done.
And then there are gravity jumps basically that you can use to get between the different things if you can't fly. Gravity bridges. So you can,
That's cool.
right.
Oh, bridges. I thought you meant they like launched you over.
I mean, it's gravity, so yeah, I guess it does launch you. I don't know, like Unreal. Has anybody played that where they had the little boosters? You step on it and it would like,
And
and
it
throw you.
slingshot you across the map.
Yeah,
Or
that's what
Halo.
that's what the gravity bridges do. All right, does that give you guys a better idea of the layout?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Where
think
was
that matches pretty good with their descriptions of all the different areas in the adventure.
I heard a question about to be asked.
Yeah, where was? Did you just like draw on a map or something? Because I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
pop up.
it's next to the Hydra.
I'll move it onto the The
Where's
white erase. The white erase board. Here you go.
Oh, okay. It's just small. I'm zoomed out all the way. So
There you go.
No, now it's. I liked it the way it was.
Yeah, I mean, you could just zoom in with your mouse wheel, I guess.
So let's
Oh.
talk about timing because it's going to take Patuk and I a minute to get in, get the door open, and get downstairs. Imagine when the market
So
goes off, it's just gonna everything, all hell's gonna break loose.
Same with the
So-
bell.
can one of you cast the sending spell?
Well, I can connect. Yes, I can, and I can also just.
Oh wait,
connect
you're
this
telepathic back. Yeah.
Oh, I can just.
So
do
so
the-
you guys just tell us when you're in, and
Yeah.
and we'll set it off. We'll all each start.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Drasir and Grony just look like you're in the market. Hiradon and Ventus can look like they're going to the day spa. Are you destroying both bells, by the way, or?
Hey, boss. Maybe I could go to the day spa one more time. Eh? You know, I mean, I've already been there. You know, I know the place.
But they're gonna be fighting angelic beings, and I'm worried about you if you go there.
Well, what job? What important combat centric job do I have, boss?
Protect the
You're-
simulacrum.
No, the simulacrum is it's just
I mean,
ice. I can make it again.
What can I do to help? I mean, me and Ton, you know, we stuck around. I mean, Tamrog, he gets to fight.
Why don't you go find the last seal?
Yeah, why don't you guys? Hang
You
out
want
in
me to hang out in the Salt District with my sending stone, and when I see it, I just go whoop whoop, and I give you a ring.
Yeah,
That'd be a perfect job.
that sounds perfect.
That is a good job. What about Tom? What's she gonna do?
Well, I thought she was gonna release the Hydra.
Yeah,
No-
she's like,
no.
yeah, it's
I think we might need 3 people to open that door, Patuk. I think the keys were turned and then the door had to be opened kind of
That's
at the
why
same
you have
time.
a simulacrum.
Are
You
you
might
bringing?
be good as somebody whose combat is not caster oriented, considering you talked about spells.
Because that place like absorbs magic and shit.
We all cast spells.
Ton says, I honestly feel like maybe I should go with you to the library because of all the things. That seems like the thing most in my wheelhouse. I feel like we
True.
could get anybody to
No,
like
yeah,
open
I
the
can
crystal.
I
the
can
monster.
break this
What
easy.
you
I'll
can
just
do
pop
is
it.
you can just when
Listen,
we get in there,
Tom,
and while
Tom,
we're
they
destroying
just have
the
a
seals,
moral
you
dilemma,
can
that's all.
snag all the books. You can just snag all the books.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't we just like, I don't know, ask like some kid to do it? You know, be like, hey kid, take this, go show it to everybody. You know, I mean, I guess it's kind of messed up, sort of.
Rourke walks up to Ton and looks her right in the eyes, and
Mhm.
he's trying to assess, is she lean one way or another?
Is everyone just ignoring the fact that I said I would do it?
Yeah. So you can attempt an insight check on him.
Yeah, specifically, I'm looking for alignment.
Alignment in a game with no alignment.
Well, if she's going to be touching books, yes.
If she had an alignment, it would probably be true neutral.
Oh, dang
she
it,
is-
come on.
She is motivated by professionalism.
Okay.
Did you guys tell her about the specific books? Because I don't remember you telling a whole lot of people about that.
Yeah, we didn't tell anyone about the books.
Yeah, so what the hell does she know about them then?
No, I'm trying to assess yeah. Because if she touches one, she could end up dead.
That's true.
Oh.
She seems affronted. Well, I mean, I guess you're not having this conversation in character, but I mean, she's a professional spell thief. Come on, like she's gonna touch a dangerous book.
You have
She's a
gloves.
professional.
Doing.
You have good gloves on. All right, maybe she can do it, but she shouldn't touch. She should wear gloves and wrap any books in leather or something.
She's a professional. She knows what she's doing, and I'm 100% confident she would never.
I don't
betray
want her hurt.
Me neither.
All right. Well, Tom, give me the gem then.
All right, she hands you the gem.
Thank you.
It thrums with power.
Amiria, what are you gonna be doing the whole time?
I thought I would help with the bell.
Very
Okay,
good.
that's good. I think if anyone needs it, it's them. So
Yeah.
How on a scale
Aerodon's- Yeah.
on a scale of 1 to lava cracking, how does Amiria look right now?
Amiria, as you guys discuss, murdering innocents, destroying the order, law, and civilization that is represented by the marketplace, silencing the bell of dawn, and breaking into like the one that bothers her the least is Ion's situation, obviously. The one that bothers her the most.
Books.
Yeah, the one that bothers her the most is definitely what's going to happen in the marketplace. So she wants to not be there. But she definitely feels like her best the best place for her would be assisting, um especially if you guys aren't sure which bell is the right bell.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the one in the bathhouse. Like, why else would they ring a bell in the bathhouse unless it's the
Yeah.
decoy?
I kind of think that too.
Maybe. Yeah, but these are arrogant wizards here, right? They
No, we're
probably
talking
put
about
powerful things right
Paylord.
out in the open.
We're talking
Gods
about
made
Paylord.
these, not
Paylord
wizards.
arrogant? I mean, he is a god, maybe.
Yeah, why would he keep his shiny bell of light or sun or what have you in a bathhouse where no one really? They are also on the opposite ends of this here map that we have procured. So
Well,
it could just be that the sound doesn't reach as far as we think it. So they need two to cover both halves. In which case, both would be the ones to destroy.
Tan looks at you, kind of listening to your words. She says, well, it is a practice of a lot of people to put a lot of security around a fake so that even if the fake gets stolen, the people think that they worked hard enough to get it, it must be real. And then they keep the other one someplace else. Now, obviously, like a painting or, like something like that, you could keep at your house in a safe, go and look at it when you want to, that kind of thing. But like if the bell actually has a purpose and needs to do something, but you still wanted to use a dummy, then it seems like a pretty smart way to do it. And by putting it on the other side of the city, if you started attacking the one bell, the wrong bell, they'd know to bulk their defenses at the other bell before you got there.
That being said, when you message us, Patuk or Rurik, whichever, uh, perhaps we should set the Hydra loose a little beforehand. That way, things maybe it draws the attention of the guards from the other places as well.
Makes sense.
But that could also backfire, and they could just like, oh, something's happening in there in the market, bolster the defense.
Yes, timing is going to be everything here. I think that the library will probably take the most time because it's the one with the most unknown factors still. I think that the market will take the least time.
Yep.
Totally unsure what's going to happen with the bell because one, I'm not really sure how to silence it or drown it. And two, now I'm starting to doubt which one's the real bell.
How many of you can cast the silence spell? Zone of silence. I've seen you. I've seen it used
It's
before.
just called silence.
Think I might have.
You used
Maybe
to.
not.
I thought you used to.
I'm just saying, it'd be pretty foolish of Paylor to
What level spell is that?
Use a bell that could be handled by a 3rd level spell.
Oh, it's 3rd level?
That's why you cast it at a higher level.
Well, Grungni, you know that
Yeah, I don't have it.
these are artifacts, obviously, because they're made by gods. And artifacts, famously can only be destroyed by ridiculous things or damaged by ridiculous things. Sometimes it might be as ridiculous as a low level spell, but not usually. It's usually an act, right? Like throwing it into a volcano or having it struck by the first lightning bolt of summer or, like crazy things like that.
Or
Like
not
the
being
die
drunk
the
when it's
dying
supposed to
breath
be.
of a stillborn prince breathed out upon the blade would shatter it, like wacky shit like that is
Anyone got
generally...
a stillborn prince?
Right, like that's the kind of wacky shit that artifacts need to be shut down with. So
if you get the bells, we could just send them back to the Forge of Souls. Let them melt in the lava.
How would we carry them?
Well, no, we need them to break. We can't just take them back. What are we gonna do? Take them to the Forge of Souls and then come back after we've broken them to see if the seals actually...
I'll open a gate and drop them through.
Wouldn't that implicate
that's
everyone associated with the Forge of Souls then?
Yep.
Yeah, but think of the boon we'd get.
He's got a point.
Think of all the bells made by gods melting.
Think of all the
Forge
problems
Souls.
it was. First of all, the Forge of Souls was made by the gods, but that's besides the point.
Rurik, Amiria places a cracking and kind of broken looking hand upon your arm and says, I think in these matters, we need discretion and delicacy as much as possible.
So no gate?
Well, I mean, it is what Ton would say a plan C, perhaps? But aren't you the only one who can create a gate of that size and magnitude?
Maybe.
I'm able to plane shift, but only myself.
What's he trying to do?
I think we have plans, and the only plan that I am still confused about is the bells. Because it sounds like, and this is Amiria talking, it sounds like Ton, Rurik, Patuk, and Patuk Jr. are going to the library.
Patuk Jr. is going to the bell.
Okay, so Rurik, Patuk, and Ton are going to the library.
Yeah.
Patuk Jr., Ventus,
Eridon,
and Eridon,
and yourself,
and I are going to which bell?
Well, which one has
up? And we're going to two different bells.
Whoever can see, yeah, I would say send whoever can see the invisible one to the day spa bell, and then the one who can see normally to the regular bell, and then Patuk Jr. over here and yourself can go with one of...
Well, I have true sight.
Then you come with me. I'll also have a celestial or aid from Valcor with us.
Angels fighting angels. These are strange times.
So I'll go to the bell tower.
And so, and Patuk Jr. will go with you.
Eridon and Patuk Jr. are going to the bell tower. Amiria and Ventus's summoned help are going to go to the bathhouse. Yeah?
That being said, artifacts again can be broken difficultly, but we are all in possession of, I would wager, artifact like weapons.
Can I ritual cast divination?
Okay.
And I just want to ask, can the smite of a god crack the bell. Or destroy the bell. To drown the sound of time's tolling.
The answer is unsure. Yeah. You ask a question about single events. A truthful reply. Yeah.
Oh no, I just had a really depressing thought.
I guess. Valcor, or whoever's representing Valcor in this particular phone call, would probably tell you that this bell can only be sundered by its creator or by the means of its predetermined destruction.
Okay.
Yeah.
We say its name backwards.
It will no longer harass Superman. Yep, that's pretty much how it works. All right. I'm gonna start loading up these maps. What we're gonna do is everybody will roll up into initiative. You will have to trust me on the initiative because Roll20 does not have a smart enough initiative tracker for players to see it between maps, which is kind of obnoxious. But what we could try to do is I can have you guys roll while you're on the map that you're on, because I'm going to be putting everyone on different maps. And then I'm going to make the cameraman controllable by everybody so that everybody can see every map, and we'll drop a cameraman on every map since we're going to be on essentially 4 different maps.
Oh, things are going to get weird.
Right? Yeah, you guys are always challenging me. You're always pushing me to my limits here.
We haven't split up yet, have we?
No, but I'm gonna start grabbing people and moving them around if that is okay with everyone.
Okay, because I had one random thought.
Okay,
about...
does it involve me? Because I'm gonna be moving majors.
No, it involves well, kind of, but it involves mostly talking to everyone else and the drown the sound of time tolling forever.
Gotcha.
So let's say that you're all on the right track, that they put the real one in the bathhouse and the fake one in and the fake one has a guy who everyone can see, who walks up to it and dong, rings the bell. The other one just rings at the same time, but nobody knows why, because no one can see anyone ringing the bell. Because he's invisible. Because it's in a bathhouse and you have to drown the bell ringer in the bathhouse. Why would he be invisible if that weren't the case?
Mm-hmm.
Words, Ventus's miniature. Why is it not linked to his character sheet?
I am concerned. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So
because if they can only be destroyed by the person or who made them, or the being who made them, or via the way it is, the fail-safe method of essentially destroying it. What if this time it's very literal? I mean, they've all been technically very literal. Destroy something invaluable in view of our eye. You have to destroy something in the library.
Maybe we could hide it.
So chaos where order reigns. We're letting a frickin' Hydra loose in the market district. Why wouldn't this be just as literal?
So should we go at dawn or dusk, or what would be dawn or dusk, and kill the person at the same time?
I think we need to do it. Yeah, so you need to do it beforehand.
Kill them just before they ring it.
But you need to do
So
it
he'll get
in
there.
no, but you need to do it in the way it says to.
Drown him in the bath. Well, what about us going to the bell tower?
Someone's gonna have to be over there to make things look weird. Because again, we don't know which is the real one. It
Well,
could
I
be
mean,
a
like, we should drown the guy that goes to that one too. Then.
Is it? Have you seen any water over there?
Have I seen water over there?
At the bell tower, no.
No, there's no water.
Water in the
Did-
bathhouse.
It's a
No water in the bathhouse either. It is actually a shower house, so all the water just drains out.
So yeah, the bathhouse. There's like this incredible waterfall that like spills down the back as just like a centerpiece of like calm relaxation, and that's what fills up some of the pools and springs, and then that kind of like fall. There's a lot of water features at the bathhouse.
Do we know where in
Well,
relation the bell
I'm
is
gonna
to the
just
water
say,
feature?
like,
The
it
bell
seems pretty
is
obvious.
on the opposite end of the earth moat from the waterfall. It's like as far away from the waterfall as they could get it.
Okay.
Not sure if that.
It seems to me like. I think we should just put all our chips in the bathhouse basket. Like, I don't know if splitting up is a good idea. And it seems like that's the bell. To me, at least. From what I'm understanding of it all.
The real question
so
is,
you want me to put Aerodon and Baby Potuk over there?
They agree. Well, if everyone else is thinks so too.
if we're thinking that it's just as literal as the rest of the riddles we've been given, yeah, I would say put them over there.
I mean, I wouldn't think literally from divination.
No, I'm talking about the riddles we were given that are extremely literal.
Yeah.
Like they're
so
meant to be
drown
vague, but they really aren't.
Yeah. So you can't drown the other bell, right? Unless
No.
you haul it to water.
Or toss it off the side.
Well,
Hey,
he
what's
said
the other Potuk called? Is he just called Simulacrum? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
it's
him.
Simulacrum. I can change it to Potek Jr. That
No, no, it's fine. I found him.
PJ.
Hey, his name's
PJ.
PJ. That's good. We'll do PJ.
Good job.
All right.
That's how he pronounces his name also.
PJ is there.
PJ.
PJ.
It's a rough life being a simulacrum. That'd be a cool background on D&D for D&D. You don't realize you're a simulacrum? It'd be kind of cool.
Oh, you only get like
it wouldn't
you
work
only get like
mechanically.
Yeah.
I think you only get half
You
it.
have to
Well,
spend
no,
like 100 gold per hit point to recover.
Oh,
Why
God,
do these guys
yeah.
just get to sleep and I
I
like-
guess we'll just stick with clone. Yeah, clone is easier.
yeah.
except clones are like inert until the person dies.
Well, you know, magic gets fucky. So,
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
all right.
I think it would be amusing a simulacrum who only has like half the hit points all the time running around like, why am I always getting beat up so much easier than everyone?
And not healing. That'd be the most terrifying character to play.
Guys, can you heal me?
You never heal. So, clock tower. Anyone? Yay or nay?
Let's put all of our baskets into the bath.
All right. Do you guys
All of
wanna
our
see a
baskets.
cool- you guys want to see what the map would have looked like at least, or?
All the baskets.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the cool clock tower. Hold on. I'll move everybody. Oh, nope. There we go.
Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but it could be something as simple as just putting the bell in water. Bells can't ring for shit when they're submerged.
That's
in
what I
water.
was thinking also was, but because they also put it, because now that Crash said something, because I asked where it was, they said that they put it as far away from the water as they. So if all of you, or if everyone who's going over there goes over there, grabs a bell and just totes it over the way to the water and tosses it in, that could be it as well. Or at least take the hammer and chuck it into the water.
That would be the second time you guys have had to take a large object from one side of a map to the other. This sounds like a job for Rurik.
This sounds like a job for someone who doesn't know how to keep polymorph.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Mage hand.
Had to bring it up one last time. All right.
My bird.
So marketplace, we got Grungme, we got Dressier. Yeah, I didn't populate you guys ahead of time because I didn't know who was going to which maps.
No, it's okay. It's not like it's not like you're gonna need to populate it anyway because the Hydra's gonna eat them all.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right.
He's gonna make us kill innocent people just here.
No, that's crazy. All right, so that's the clock tower. The reason I like that map is because I won a contest to get that map designed. So I was actually
nice.
And I've never gotten to use it for anything. So when I saw this adventure was like, there's a clock tower, I was like, finally.
They're gonna use the map, and then we're like, nah, let's all go to the bath.
No, that's dumb. Let's go to the bathhouse. It's cool. We'll see how it goes. So then we've got regular pot, and I just gotta grab this last person. And then
What if it were even worse, and the bell that we have to drown is Clock Tower 1, but we have to tote it all the way to the other side to toss it into the water?
Hype. That would be super hype.
That's
where the gate. That's where the gate spell would probably come in handy.
Yep.
All right. So Arathis. Nope. Library. Nope. All right. Come on, Roll20. You can do this. I know I'm switching maps super rapidly, but all right. And then we need Rourke of No Clan. Oh, such an edgelord. There we go. And then pot. There are many pots. I need this pot.
There's so many pots.
And
why are there so many pots? Someone get Link in here right now.
And then, oh yeah, that would be your ultimate predator, I guess. Would be.
I guess.
All right. So
all of a sudden you start hearing yeah, in the background just coming after you.
When you see Patuk teleport out of here.
all right.
Patrick Jr. doesn't have teleport. It's like, wait a second.
I don't know if you want to do Mission Impossible music for this or what, but we'll go ahead and set the scene for each of the locations.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so let me.
Dun-dun-dun.
Whoop, I'll move you back to here so you can see your whiteboard. Take screenshots of whatever you need so you have them on hand. Take notes, all that jazz might come in handy. And then we've got library map. I'll scoot it over so it's easier to access. Marketplace map and bathhouse map. All right.
Nice.
So
it's gonna be funny when everyone is like the turn orders, like library, marketplace, bathhouse, library, marketplace, bathhouse.
Yep. So over here at the marketplace, let me pop up the turn order. I recently realized that you could double click on the word turn order to minimize it.
Nice.
I didn't know that, but whatever.
That's smart.
I'm going to start doing that instead of closing it because players seem to panic when I close it. So I'm going to start minimizing it instead. All right. So you guys should be down here. There you go.
Ah. Yep.
So you will notice that
Gonzo.
there's a couple of big boys and a couple of large boys and many, many, many people. You will be pleased to note that each and every person is a unique miniature after the fiasco that was Dwarfgate. Yeah, so up your butts.
I'm gonna have to
butts with the rubber hose.
I'm gonna have to go inspect each one of these real quick.
Have fun.
We look the backstory of each one, Crash.
Yeah, sure. This is Jerry. He works at an office building. He steals printer cartridges. Not sure why. So
because they're expensive.
Yeah. This is Jonathan. He recently met the love of his life and is building up the courage to confess. I could do this all night if you really want to.
No.
All right. So, yeah, like let's meet every person you're about to kill. Oh, look, here's a little boy. Here you go. Hey, I'm having a great time at the market.
All right, I'm having a horrible, awesome idea.
Okay.
So,
I almost wish Balthazar was here.
I
'cause if
need
he
you
could
two to roll into initiative, please. So, Grunger and Drasier, I'm going to see if this works. I need you to roll into initiative. And I need to move you guys over to this map. So this is going to be very crazy if it works.
we are
our tokens are-
super fast.
All right, so let's see. I drag you to this map. Okay. Oh, actually, I can't do it. I can't do it until the ribbon moves. That's right. Okay.
I think it's fitting that we rolled so low, Drasier, because we're both like, dude, we really don't want to do.
All right. So next up, let's check out the Dawn Bell.
Hey, look at that! I can see the dawn. Nope, I see the marketplace again.
Oh, so I have to move you every time, huh? I thought you guys could see because of the
For a moment, I did. I saw stuff,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
it was like,
you
"Oh,
put-
you're back on the other map."
If you put
All right.
cameraman on each map.
Yeah, I thought that would work, but apparently, it's
No, it's over there now.
Yeah. All right, I'll have to just move you manually. That's fine. So over here at the bathhouse. Okay. This is the bathhouse. Yeah, look at that. Handsome naked men, huh? Just for you, right? Whatever you need. I got this chick. Oh yeah, she's got a weird thing on her head. Circlet. I don't know. There's a lot of people here. What's this? Is this a child? No, it's a gnome. Look at that. She's wearing her goggles. Good stuff. Yeah, so this is the bathhouse. This totally looks like a place where they would store the bell that controls day and night. Am I right? And this is the water feature that was mentioned.
We can't see it.
Over there?
You can't see over there?
Nope.
Dynamic
Nope.
lighting.
Yeah, dynamic lighting. The
there you go.
building blocks it. Oh, hey man, I remember that. You showed me that.
Oh my
book.
god, this place is big.
That's so
Alright.
cool.
So that's that, and then let's jump over to the library real quick.
Yeah, library. Ah, a hallway.
All right. Let's see.
Where's the door at relative to where we're at?
Oh, this
Are you
assumes that
saying-
this assumes you made it through the door. This assumes.
Got
you
it.
made
Okay.
through the
Cool.
door.
Cool.
Yep. So over here, you got magic golems, the arcane golems, I guess, powered by magic.
He looks sharp.
Yeah. So they go around, making sure everybody's using their magic correctly. So that's that map. So there you go. There's your 3 different things. So while we're on this map, can I get Ton, Patuk, OG, and Rurik to roll into initiative? Oh, geez, Ton. All right. Here, I'll modify it by her dex or whatever. So a big fat 5. There we go. Okay. And then I forgot to have the bathhouse people roll in. So let's go to bathhouse real quick. Oh man, this is gonna be wild. Okay. So bathhouse people, Amiria, Eridon, let's see, PJ, and Ventus. I need you guys to roll in.
Oh my god.
The nerves have gotten to us.
Amiria, ready to
Pacing
go.
this place.
How did Patuk and PJ get the exact same initiative? That's wild. That's so
It's so wild.
powerful shit.
Well, actually, the PJ actually operates on my turn, which is kind of weird for this, so I don't know how you want to do it.
Oh.
So
That
it's
is
actually
weird.
fitting.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
It's nice, just bumping back and forth real quick.
Something I found out recently, after 5 years of playing D&D, is summoned monsters all act as a group with one initiative. That makes a lot of... Well, I'm saying everything that was
it makes
summoned
things
as
easier.
a group. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not saying that like every summoned monster on the board, but like if you summoned like 8 fucking wolves, like
Yeah,
would
they all go
just
at the same turn.
on one initiative, which makes a hell of a lot more sense. But I feel like with the technology the Roll20 has,
You could do it individually.
yeah, it's not that much of a burden. But in IRL, oh my god, that would be a nightmare to have to track all that stuff. Okay, so that is everybody rolled into initiative. So we're gonna start at the bathhouse, and what I'll do is I will just keep moving the ribbon, and we'll just move from map to map as the initiative goes, which will be kind of exciting, I think. I don't know. Actually, let me move it all 3 of these maps to the far left. That'll make
Yeah,
it
I would have them together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're together, but they're still a little further down than would be comfortable to keep hitting that ribbon. So let's see. Further down, almost. We're almost there. But yeah, Amiria is going to be very awkward and nervous because she is literally falling apart. As you guys roll up on the place, this lady right here, some kind of water creature, I don't know. She just says, we greet you warmly. Welcome to Paylor's House of Relaxation. And then she kind of motions to the beautiful pastoral scene behind her. And she looks at Amiria. There's no judgment here because this is a multi-dimensional place and they see all kinds. And she just says, are you needing treatment for your skin? Perhaps a mud bath? You seem to be in great pain. We can help with anything you need. Amiria kind of looks around awkwardly. Not really one to do much lying. She will try her best. Yeah, well, I mean, she's got a good charisma. She says, yes, I require the best package you have that will take the longest amount of time and the most preparation. Okay. And the lady just sort of smiles warmly and starts explaining everything that will need to be done. You guys will have to like strip down to the buff, and they'll prepare everything. And is this going to be a group package? Blah 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 blah. PJ, you want to jump in on this action?
Yeah, I would just like a simple soak and in the bath. I may relax there for quite a while.
All right. If that's all you need, then we could certainly provide that for you.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
PJ's looking around nervous as shit.
Yeah, this is his like first day alive, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a rough first day, if we're being honest.
Probably his last day too.
Oh damn.
If we're
Okay.
being honest.
And then we jump over to the library. Oh man, this feels like the end of the Clue movie. Rourke, you, Ton, and OG Pot, you guys approach the door. You perform the Ukubuki, ritual that you've been studying for 3 days, and you manage to get inside. Balthazar, who is chatting up the library clerk to kind of keep her distracted while you do this thing, kind of starts making a scene. He drops to one knee and begins professing his absolute love to her, singing Bieber songs, like the whole deal. A flash mob starts dancing that he hired. The whole library's attention is pulled to that part of the library, giving you guys plenty of time to use the real keys that Ton pickpocketed off the librarians and replaced with the fakes. So you turn the 2 keys, and Rourke performs the ceremony, or not the ceremony, the spell. Rourke, this will burn a 5th level spell slot.
All right.
All right, so you burn a 5th level spell slot, and you guys arrive inside the inner sanctum of the library. As you look around, it seems to have like the whole like musty library thing, probably for aesthetic reasons more than anything else. Because when you think like Magic Library, this is definitely what comes to mind. You've got your magic floating candles. You've got your semi-animated statues. You got your glowy glyph runes on the ground. There is a door to your left, and there is a narrow passage to the north and a slightly wider passage forward and left. Scrolls and books and mimirs are everywhere. So anywhere you see a skull, those are mimirs. So we're going to say for now that it was your action to kind of get everybody into the room.
Okay.
All right. So we go to Dressir, which means we have to run over to the marketplace. All right. So over in the marketplace, what is the plan, Dressir? You're gonna wait because you guys are all psychically linked, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna hold out, or do you have plans here while you're waiting?
I am going to.
Get to know all the people.
I'm going to start heading to the center of town, or the center of the fountain. And
All right.
and start working like I'm gonna work on doing like a exhibition, like try to get people's attention, get them to gather in the center of town, or at least towards the fountain. Get their attention, get them gathered together, kind of thing.
Don't forget, that's kind of where we gotta release the Hydra also.
All right.
Yep.
Grungni, what is the plan? Dressir
Am I-
seems to be heading towards the center of town to basically use the high piece belt over 3 days to sort of draw people's attention. I guess maybe he's doing some muscle poses or something, or some martial arts katas or something by the fountain.
Signing any autographs if
Okay.
any fans have come to be for the
Oh yeah, for
fights
sure.
recently and everything.
Let me milk this real hard. Yeah. So this little boy, he comes running up, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, are you the Platinum Prince? I watched you fight 2 days ago. It changed my life.
Yes.
Would you sign my sword?" And he hands you his very well made wooden sword. Seems to be well loved and well cared for.
Okay. I will
I'm sorry.
sign it.
Grungni's gonna use his much shorter legs to
Yeah.
make his way over.
Fair
Are
enough.
we like kind of?
You guys could free move because you guys are going to be waiting a longer
Okay.
time, I think, to activate your stuff than everybody else.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna activate it until they say that they're getting ready to do their.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're using wibbly wobbly time here. We're just kind of going back and forth so that we can kind of cut between the 3 different scenes.
So I'm gonna go inspect the fountain, just
right.
to see what it's like, see how well it's made, and be sad that it's probably gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people recognize the Platinum Prince, and they run over to see you, to make your acquaintance. To
They
talk
push the
about
dwarf
fighting.
out of the way.
Yeah. Oh man. This dwarf doesn't. She looks at you and she says, "I like your armor." She kind of gives it a punch.
Thank you.
You got gold hands there.
Yes, I do.
Ooh, how'd you get gold hands? Do you have time to tell me a story? We could sit by the fountain for a bit. I'm on my break.
And Dressir seems preoccupied for the moment, so I don't see why not.
Jerry's gonna waddle up. He's eating a chicken salad sandwich, spilling most of it on his shirt. This adorable little elf, she's gonna come up. All right.
Zelda, no.
What do we got here? Oh yeah, there we go. Little gnome. She's looking swarmy as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, she looks smug. She probably deserves what's coming.
All right, cool.
Oh my god.
This guy comes up, is, I'm 600 years old, but this is the nicest day I've ever had. And he just gonna waddles over. All
That
right.
is fine.
Today.
So back to the
Yeah, get to
bathhouse
know
with Ventus.
To the bathhouse.
Back to the bathhouse. All right. So back at the bathhouse, Ventus. It seems the plan is to go undercover, like you need a bath? Question mark. Because you see Amiria and PJ are kind of heading inside. You look up and you see that the bell is elevated above the floor, so you could be underneath the bell if you needed to be.
Well, how am I supposed to explain my celestial?
I don't know. Did you summon it in advance?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, last time I said I need 10 minutes before we do anything.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So which celestial are you summoning? You're doing planar ally.
Yeah.
All right. You got the money for this? Planar
Is
ally
it money?
expensive. Oh yes. It
Why?
is a lot of money. 1,000 gold an hour, or
they're your,
100 gold per minute.
they're your celestial hired escorts.
Yeah, man. You guys get all wrapped up about an alignment, and motherfucking angels are charging you $100 a minute to hang out with you. Yeah.
Wait, I thought I read something.
When Heaven heard about pay to play, they were just like, "Oh yeah, that's the stuff. We're gonna do that in-app purchase. Look, you could even do a bundled
Oh
deal."
my god, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Loot box.
It can take a variety of forms.
You
Mhm.
could get the loot box, and you might even have a chance to get the super awesome armor that comes with.
Oh, I see. You must be thinking about this section here. Creatures might exchange their services for a quest undertaken by you.
Yeah.
What quest is this angel gonna have that's gonna trump what we're doing?
I think he'll just take the cash.
Look, alright, if you wanna...
And look, creatures rarely accept tasks that seem suicidal. So just keep that in mind.
Maybe
You
I
gotta
can.
be shelling out a lot of money for him.
But you could lie to him, I guess, because it says here non-hazardous tasks typically only require half the money. So he'll take a bath for 50 gold a minute.
Well, if you wanna use there, but I just your token, you could summon it for like a little bit, and I could just planar bind it here for you. Like that could have been done.
That's bad.
Is that what happened during your planning? Was that?
I don't know if he would be happy about that.
Yeah, I think that's like
still-
going
you-
against.
You still have to
No, you-
pay him 100 gold for that 1 hour it takes to bind him. Just saying. Also, it costs
1,000
1,000 gold to bind him. I mean, I guess that's better than just an hour. You get, 1,100 gold. You get him for 24 hours. Hmm.
Yeah.
2,000 gold to summon him for an hour and bind him, or 11,000 for a day.
Man, why is that such an expensive spell? It's only level 6.
Because you're asking a deity to send one of his
Because if they
dudes to
didn't
come
have
help you
if
with
they
your
didn't have
pity
a
little problem.
paywall, if they didn't have a paywall, you would literally summon angels to do all of your work for you, like unseen servant spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they have it.
Can I change my spell list then? So I have a
We're
6th level
We're
spell.
kind of in the middle of this, man. You had two or 3 weeks we've been planning this heist.
Well,
You
he's
could
been sick
possibly
for
you could
2 of
use your one
Yeah,
planning thing.
you want to use your token to say that you memorize planar binding and you bound this thing. You have to at least have 1,100 gold on you, right?
How much do I have? 140. Or it's 1,400? I don't know.
Potter's got gold.
I don't have gold.
Well, this isn't Patek. This is PJ.
Yeah, but just reach in your bag.
PJ's
Their gold
broke.
bag.
And I have 0 money.
Yeah, you guys' bags aren't linked anymore. That was Artificer edition Potsuk, who is now illegal. Sorry, as of tomorrow morning, he'll be illegal.
No, I just... Everything I said is a lie. I'm sorry, Grugny.
About what?
My lying.
Oh, he didn't actually.
You gonna try it without your celestial then?
I bet you he didn't even summon that celestial he asked me about just here.
I don't
You
have...
You have friends with money. There's a party inventory.
Yeah, but the people with him don't have money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you would use
Well,
your.
I thought
plot-
he's saying
your-
he summoned it
You using your
beforehand,
plot
right?
money.
Yeah, if you want, you can use your plot token to say that rather than 10 minutes beforehand, an hour and 10 minutes beforehand. you
Oh,
summoned
that's
it.
what you meant.
Yeah, you summoned it and you put. That's why I suggested these tokens, because it makes it a lot more fun. So you don't end up in a situation like you're in right now. So if
Okay.
you'd like to use your token and be like, well, I think back to when we were planning, and I remembered to actually read the entire spell, and I know that I'm supposed to planar bind it if I want to keep it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that sounds much like what I remember.
Okay, sounds good to me. So somebody mark off 1,100 gold for this guy.
Someone can mark off 1,000 gold.
Oh, you're gonna handle the hundy yourself.
All right,
handle
I'll take
on
it.
that.
Big man, big man. Everyone look at this guy.
Woo! All right.
Hey, when that's all you got.
You're like the guy that
That's a
walks
lot.
into the bar when there's only like 3 people in it. You're like, shots around.
Drinks on me.
All
Yeah,
right,
but when he's
so
only got enough
expected.
money for 3 shots.
Yeah, that's like.
so what do you
almost all his
hoping
entire bank.
for? Oh, it's the DM's choice. Nice. Okay. So do you have a particular creature that you were hoping for? Did you research that?
No, I was trying to look up like Valkyr like Celestials, but I couldn't really find anything, so I was just thinking of like a Valkyrie.
Okay.
Give him the elephant.
Give him the elephant.
What?
The little golden elephant guy.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Let's see what we got here.
Give him the $1 Trask.
Ooh, that
Celestial
one's really
version.
gross looking. What appears to be a mated pair of animals. Shape changes into 2 celestials.
That's kind of cool.
Friends to lovers. Doesn't really seem like your bag. Rage of passion. Oh my.
Why does this sound like a love and war deity, and it's
Hmm.
not what you were hoping for?
No, let's see. We got something else here. Angels, Samael. Okay, I think that might be a little. Well, no, that's actually kind of wimpy. Okay, let's keep looking.
You summon Amiria.
I
She just
mean-
she blinks next to you. Like,
Double
what happened?
Amirias.
She's
Another
already
diva.
she's already in the bath when she teleports to you.
You know what? You probably need it. You can have Chad. Let's see.
Good, we need a Chad.
Where you at, Chad? Chad Alakius is his full name. So.
What's up, Chad?
There he is.
Oh, it's Fabio.
No,
He's-
that's Chad Alakius. So.
Gonna swoon all of the patrons of the bathhouse.
I mean, he has a very good charisma. He could probably do it.
Classic
All
chat.
right. All right, let me open this sheet up. Here we go. So I will put it out here though. Chad Alakius, he is a money-minded guy. He takes all the money that he earns from being summoned as a planar ally and he invests it into, charity programs and basically just improving the infrastructure of floundering economies and cities and stuff like that. Urban renewal projects, that kind of thing. Patron of the arts. So he kind of feels like anyone that's strong enough to summon him can spare the money, and that he is the best person to reallocate that money to those in need. So when you drop like a planar binding on him, he like writes you down in his grudge book. So just keep that in mind. You have angered a CR21 creature by planar binding. Especially since you're going to have him destroy an artifact of good. So I just want you to know that that's the situation that you're in.
That's alright, Valkyr said he has my back.
All right.
Hopefully this is part of it.
Sure. Chadalakius said he was going to make a lot of money for charity today. Oh well, it's not going to hit those extra life goals this year. Oh well. Tried his best. Didn't work out. All right, so Chadalakius is angry with you, obviously. And he demands to know, for what reason have you summoned Chadalakius?
We need your aid in
This is when
taking.
Potsuk would pro tip tell you to just give him an inane task for an hour and then planar bind him. So then you have the conversation with him. And then he says, I see you're a trickster, a deceiver. You have bound me to your will. What would you force me to do?
Pretty much carry a bell into some water.
He kind of squints at you. He's like, that's some Solomon shit. You just want me to carry a bell to some water?
Yeah, it's very.
How heavy is the bell?
How heavy is the bell? How big is the bell?
Your reconnaissance puts the bell at probably around, let's say 8,000 pounds.
It's only 8,000 pounds.
8,000 pounds.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody know the strength calculations for
It's the strength score times 15.
Okay. And then times 2 if you're large, right?
Yeah, you multiply that.
Okay. So let's see. That's not looking
Too bad
good.
you didn't summon a giant celestial centaur. They can hold even more. They can carry, not lift. Sorry.
He is a large creature with a 26 28 no, it's a 26, my bad. Strength score. So he can carry about 800 pounds.
Okay.
Do you have any other plans here for carrying a big bell?
Do you have any magic to levitate a bell?
Let's see. Telekinesis can do what? 5,000 pounds? I think so. Telekinesis. Telekinesis can do 1,000 pounds.
How the hell are we gonna? Do you have anything that can?
Guys. Oh wait, never mind.
You're telepathically linked. It's okay.
Oh, all right. It was like maybe roll a bell.
Yeah, but a bell is oblong. To just go in a circle.
All right, I will roll this jabrones into initiative. Oh wow, Chadalaki's got 26.
So you can correct the rolling.
So Ventus, you roll up with your enslaved solar, a being of absolute lawful good.
Yeah.
All right. He seems pouty about the whole situation, and he kind of mumbles, "Is that the bell?"
That's the bell right there.
It doesn't look like it weighs 8,000 pounds.
It's all speculation right now.
Wait, this bell is smaller than the one at the tower.
I mean, I'm almost as big as that bell. I don't see how it could weigh 8,000 pounds.
Tell him that it was created by Paylor.
It was created by Paylor.
Oh, you weren't actually supposed to tell him.
The lady, she looks over at you and she says, "Oh, don't be silly. This bell is a recreation of the Dawn Bell. The real Dawn Bell is over yonder," and she points off on the horizon where you can see the clock tower. "But we do honor Paylor by ringing the bell at the exact moment that the real bell is rung, signaling the change of time, because here in Hestavar, the sun is always shining."
So about how heavy is a recreation bell?
Oh, this bell? I don't know. I've never tried to lift it. And she kind of giggles and looks up at it.
Could we try and lift it?
She looks back at you, confused. "I mean, that's silly. It's mounted way up high there. You don't need to do that. Are you all here with the lovely green woman?"
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, follow me. All of you are welcome. Please, this way. These are the changing rooms. They're unisex, so just, get comfortable, grab a robe. You can deposit all of your armor. There are some chests there. They are extra dimensional holding places, though, so please don't put your bags of holding in them. If you have bags of holding, just simply hang them on the racks. The room is protected, so don't worry about any sort of theft.
I don't think we should do this. We should not de-gown ourselves.
Sir, you seem exceptionally interested in the bell. I think I've seen you come by a few times.
Me?
She's kind of talking to Eridon right
now.
So we'll come back to you guys. Back in the library. All right, library crew. What's the plan?
Patuk.
All right, what's the plan, guys?
Ready to go, Patuk?
We're in.
Yeah, I mean, I
We're-
guess
All right,
I'll look around and.
follow my lead.
Oh, okay.
Works-
That makes
so
it
works-
easy.
Rourke's just gonna walk straight ahead down this hallway.
Okay. The Guardian.
And
turns.
Tan and Patuk are supposed to be with me, by the way, walking with me.
You see an adorable little Mimir floating at the top of this bulk of I don't know, horror. It approaches you.
Good day.
Greetings, wizard.
Good evening.
What do you need from the inner sanctum? Are you here for the book club meeting? I can guide you to it. It has only just begun. They are waiting for Elminster to arrive, but snacks and refreshments are being enjoyed.
Well, we were gonna take this young lady here for a tour first, but you want to walk us around and show us around first?
You do look
then-
like new faces.
Yeah.
Welcome. Where would you like to go?
Well, we've heard there's lots of places. There's, some special artifacts here. There's a Eye of Ioun that's really famous. Like to see that too.
Ah, a shrine for the faithful. Do you worship Ioun?
Oh, no.
I do.
But he does.
Oh, is that so? I will roll an insight check. The Mimir floating atop the golem looks at you hard, Patuk.
Are you waiting for me to roll deception?
Oh, yeah.
Because this isn't my. This isn't
Then why'd you lie? Come on, Patuk. Come on. Oh, no.
I mean, I do. I mean, she's a wizard, book person.
I feel that what you say lacks sincerity. That is causing me alarm. We will avoid that location for now. Come. Come.
Okay.
I will show you the splendors of this library. This way.
Very good. Lead on. Tan,
All right.
maybe you should sneak away and go look for it.
Okay. Tan will attempt to sneak away. Let's see.
If this music isn't perfect.
She got a 17. Okay. It's not great. It's not great. Let's see.
Is she a full-on rogue?
I mean, she rolled a 10, right? So the best you could do is a 10 if you do bad, right?
Oh, so her
Yeah.
stealth is just a 7.
Yeah. She has like sleight of hand and other stuff. I mean, she had advantage to the roll, so I guess I should roll twice. Because, I mean, obviously, she got them boots at Barry's boots.
She rolled a 10.
Yeah, so 17. All right, so let's see if the Guardian detects. Oof. Okay.
It rolled a 17.
Almost. It would have been a 7. Come on.
Madam, this way, please. You would not want to snoop around and find the wrong book.
I think she's looking for the restroom. Is there a bathroom down here?
Absolutely. Come with me to the break room area. There is a lovely cafe. This way, follow me. I will show you the splendors of our library.
Cafe's called the Eye of Ioun.
So, while that's happening, back at the day spa. All right, Eridon. She says, I've seen you here like the last 3 days. You seem very interested in our establishment, but are you shy?
Yeah, you got me. So, I've come by the last few days because I have a weird request, but I didn't think you would ever let me do it.
Oh, she starts blushing even more than her character art when you say something like that.
no.
Yeah. Oh, there's some innuendos going on. All right.
No.
Yeah, take it from here. You see a very stern fish woman watching from the other side of the room. She's the kind of lady that doesn't like
Why
other
does
people to have too much fun. You
I
know what I
say,
mean?
why does she have those, like, I'm jealous and gonna kill you eyes?
Yeah. She watches with scrutiny. What are you gonna say, Erdon? What are you gonna say?
So, you really shouldn't be blushing. This is the opposite of.
Oh no, I
I-
understand. 3 days in a row, you come by and you watch me work, and then you say that you had something you wanted to ask me to do for you, but you were too afraid. This is a love confession, just like in those novels I read.
You're gonna be disappointed. Okay, so I want to go in the spa, but I like doing something weird. I like going in my armor so I can boil inside.
Oh, are you like Ifrit or something?
No, I'm just weird.
Oh, well, if I mean this is a safe place, and she hugs you. You can wear your armor if you'd like.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah, we had a suit of armor come in the other day. It was just a suit of armor.
Hey
Are
guys, my
you-
name's Chuck.
Are you just a suit of armor?
No, I'm a person.
Oh, I bet you're awfully handsome under that mask. Do you think I could peek?
No, I'm too shy. It took me 3 days just to ask this.
I feel like you wear the mask because you're afraid that if anyone sees your beautiful countenance, they would fall helplessly in love with you.
Take a step back. Maybe.
She is
This one-
hugging you.
This woman stares at you.
Oh, she was. She didn't hold
Yeah,
on
you kind
to
of
it.
pull away from her grasp, and she just sort of her hands linger, and she lets you go, with a deep bosomy sigh. Yeah, mail writer right there. She says, "Well, that's fine. Please come this way. You don't need to change. In fact, wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. Through this door over here."
Like old kill you eyes over here is like the matron of the place.
Shadowlockius nods at the woman. The woman nods at him. He goes up to the bell. It's about 40 feet up. Kind of looks up at the bell. He's like, "Yeah, this thing can't possibly weigh 8,000 pounds. Am I right? I mean, it's being held up by wood, right? Like this wood couldn't hold up 8,000 pounds, right?" The woman just stares at him.
Why?
She's like that
Hey,
angry kung fu lady.
master. Hey, yeah, master. You like that word, don't you? Huh? Master. You like that? I don't think this is gonna be that tough. When are we doing this thing? And he starts cracking his knuckles.
To be fair, you never told him to not say anything.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know what? There's no fucking time like the present. As Aragon's initiative goes over, he flies up. He takes out his Solarian greatsword, and he starts attacking the supports for the bell.
Why are there so many dice?
Because he hits like a freaking truck.
All right, so yeah, he goes up and he drops 100 points of damage, and you hear the wood begin to splinter and crack, and he says, "Hey, this is actually pretty good wood," and that is the end of his turn. And Amiria, who did not want to get named, she is going to fly up and attack the other support.
Oh, hey.
So he actually did, I think, like 100 and some change.
She's trying her best. She's like a mini version.
I mean, she's
All
if
right,
she
so
hit both
pretty
times,
close.
she's doing
Yeah.
good.
All right, back to the library. By the way, everyone there is like, "Gah?" And there will be things rolling into initiative as
The-
the bell is attacked.
The real question is, do we hear telepathic panicking,
Now you hear laughing.
or telepathic face palming?
You hear laughing. Because he's calling me master.
Oh,
Like
not the
ironic.
fact that, not the
ironically,
fact that
though.
he jumped into the plan a little early.
No, I was literally gonna ask. So when are we pulling the trigger on this thing? And then he did. He's me. Just with more balls.
So not you.
2 more.
Ooh.
Dang.
He is a
Dang.
god.
Those skeleton racial slurs just keep pouring out. Let's see. All right, that brings us back to. Oh no, it's PJ's turn.
Yeah, it's PJ.
All right, PJ. What's the plan?
So these things, they like make themselves appear, or
They
like
they are teleporting in basically.
all right. I don't know how I lost PJ's character sheet. Oh, there it is.
The mini should be linked, so you should be able to alt double click if you need to.
Yeah, I found it. Oh, 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 pow! On that one.
All right,
Banishment.
banishment. Let's see what we got here.
Cast at a higher level and you can banish more than one creature.
At 5th level.
Oh, you're gonna cast it at 5th level? All right.
Both of them.
Let's.
Well, you can cast, so it's any level behind 5 or past 5.
When you cast a spell, use a 5th or higher. Okay.
Yeah, so you can, you can cast more than,
Oh wow.
or
So
do
you
it
just
higher
banish
level.
everybody. You can
Yeah,
banish.
you just
Fistwoman.
start banish
Yeah.
people left and right.
I'm
but
okay with it.
You're gonna cast it at 5th level. All right.
Yep.
Let's see. Bell Guardians. We're going off the 4th edition stats, so this should be a bananas fight. Okay. Let's see. Angels of Light. All right. All right. I like. Oh my. Okay. Charisma saving throw is a +7. All right. So we'll do the little guy is a +7, and the big guy is a +9. And they both have magic resistance. So I should have rolled that twice. My bad. So the first one got a 22. The second one got a 19.
Oh man, that's so close. They both passed.
All right. Anything else from PJ?
No, he just kind of runs over here, scared.
Okay, I would be too with 94 hit points. Yeah. All right, back to the library. Patuk, you guys are exploring the library. They're taking you on a tour. You pick up on the psychic radio that Chatalakius and Amiria are attacking the ornamental bell at the bathhouse.
Oh, let's just.
We better hurry.
You must hurry. You are going to miss book club. Quickly. You are familiar with the popular work Night Circus. It is a tale of romance.
Sounds really interesting, Mr. Guardian.
I'm just looking real quick.
Do not dilly-dally. Quickly. This woman needs to get to a restroom. And Tan is trying her best to look like she has to go to the bathroom, which isn't hard because she's pretty fucking scared. Because honestly, I think she's only like level 9 or something. So this is a very scary situation. 9 or 10, something like that. All right. So yeah, he's like leading you around. He says, "Behold, one of our master archivists, but not an actual archivist. Those are illegal." The little gnome looks over at you, and he goes back to work. That is the restricted section. You definitely don't want to go in there.
Where? Over there?
Yeah, in there.
Why? Why
Hello,
not?
Bill. And this one looks over at him and says, hello, Terry. Oh, you do not want to go in there because there are dangerous books kept in there that could be very harmful if they got to you. They will attack your mind. And it raises a huge armored fist and like touches the tiny skull. Dink, dink.
So through the connection, Ton, do you see the 2 books we're looking for? Can you point them out? Without going in there.
If I didn't know any better, I would say that kind of fat, adorable gnome is looking at the tome of Exalted Deeds right now. But I don't see the other one.
Oh, this is a nice library.
Bathroom, bladder, vagina, help, women, problems that are personal. The golem looks back at her and says, I understand the urgency of your situation, ma'am. Let us continue. Quickly, you do not want to urinate in the library?
Patek's just gonna try and, like, be forgotten behind.
Okay. Tan, you know what? I think she'll just piss her pants. She'll just start pissing her pants. Just to...
Dedication to the job.
All right. Oh, you idiot! Oh no, it's all over my pants! Psst. This woman looks over, absolutely fucking disgusted. Tan looks suitably embarrassed and says, I need to change. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. She just starts sobbing openly. The Mimir, for its credit, is like kind of poking its two massive mailed fingers together, like in an awkward, like apology kind of stance, and it's like, I was trying to get everyone to hurry. Your allies were tearing, not me. Please follow me. I will take you to the restroom.
Go ahead, Tan. Follow him.
All right.
I'll just wait here.
All right. So, what is the plan for staying behind, Patek? Are you
Just gonna like,
drop me a stealth check behind them shelves or something? Kind of.
Yeah.
Slip out of, okay.
Just gonna try and like be forgotten.
You better
Alright.
hit this.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see what happens. Oh shit! As you're going behind the shelf, this guy looks up and says, "Hey, who's out there? Who's out there, Bill?" And this one kind of walks up and says, "Is there a problem?"
No, I was just looking at the books. I'm trying to, browse and find the right copy.
All right, go ahead and give me a deception roll. He looks at you with his empty glowing sockets. You mean to tell me that a wizard in a wizard's library is looking at books?
I mean, it's a wizard's library.
That checks out. All right, and he heads back to the center of the room. All right. Well, the guy yells at you. Well, just keep it down, will you? I'm learning to be a good guy. Jeez.
Oh, could I learn to be a good guy too?
I don't like fucking sharing.
Oh,
He
you
would
really need to
be
get to
destroyed
work,
instantly.
buddy.
All right, back to the bathhouse. All right, back at the bathhouse, one of these angels of light is going to, I guess, go banana Fosters on everybody. Let's see, what is your movement there, sweetie? Okay, fly 60. All right, I can work with that. Plus hover, down for that shit. I guess it will fly, I don't know, over and around and 60 though. All right, I guess it'll have to dash to join the fray. So yeah, it'll get right up on them. There we go. Obviously overlapping because of elevated heights, blah, 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 blah. Rurik, back to the library. So back in the library, Rurik, you hear Angry Gnome yelling. You hear Tawn crying in embarrassment because of what happened to her pants. What are you going to do? I guess we'll do a performance for peeing pants. Oof. Oof. Do you think peeing your pants would give you advantage to that? I don't know.
I mean, I think it would give you triple advantage
Okay, let's see.
if you're that committed.
Okay. I mean, it's just sort of pathetic more than anything else. But yeah, like they start opening the door over here. And to Tan's horror, she looks in and she sees like 5 super high level wizrobes all sitting around a fire. Oh wait, sorry. Elminster's not there. Hold on. Okay. She sees four super powerful wizrobes sitting around, having a book club meeting, and there she is with her pissed pants, crying hysterically. And they say, "Do not be shy. It is just through here, past these four archmages having their meeting." She looks back at you, Rurik, pleading. What do you do?
I'm looking for my notes that closed. So the wizard, Vorik, is that who it is? Is he in the room?
He does not seem to be in the room.
I walk in with Ton.
Okay.
And just just nod to the wizards and look around like we're being shown on a tour.
Mm-hmm.
No threat. Nothing threatening.
Okay. Yeah, so he motions at this statue, and it slides aside, revealing a door, and Ton steps into the restroom. And then he just sort of stands there. And you see all four of these wizards looking over at you. What do you do? It's a lot of wizards. Anything, Rurik?
I'm just I'm looking. I step into the room and I start looking around at the stonework, just admiring it, just trying to recall, experiences in my life when I've seen similar stonework. And
all right, this lady right here is like, "You're not Elminster."
No, I'm Rurik.
I don't recall a Rurik signing up for this month's book club.
I'm actually just here on a tour.
Why
I think
would they
my
bring
friend.
the tour through our book club meeting?
I don't know. Ask him.
Terry, why did you bring this dwarf to our meeting? Well, you see, this woman needed to use the restroom very badly, and then she wet herself. She is consumed with shame. She is in there now, sobbing. And you hear "Ooh" through the door.
It's probably real sobbing now.
Yeah, the four of them look flustered and confused. All right. Anything, Rurik, before we jump back over to Bathhouse?
No, I mean, I'm gonna play up the role of just being here for a tour.
Okay,
If
so what
anybody
is some
talks,
touristy
if anybody,
stuff? Give me some touristy stuff that Rurik is going to be doing.
oh, I'm like walking up and touching the walls and looking at the finials and just admiring it and just really taking note of its craftsmanship.
Yeah, it's super awkward. It is super awkward.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's real bad. Okay. It's like going to your super rich girlfriend's house and like picking up her mom's Fabergé egg collection and kind of tossing them up in the air. Like, yeah, these are really light. What are these? Easter eggs?
Crack.
All right, back to the bathhouse. Angels of the morning. Let's do this thing. So this big angel of the morning is going to fly up to Emiria, and he's going to say, "Sister of Light, something is wrong with you. Please desist from these actions, or I will have to unmake you." And Emiria, crying radiant green tears, she says, "I cannot be turned away from the path that I am on." And the angel's like, "Then you have chosen a righteous ass beating." And he summons his great sword of light. It's not a lightsaber, because I'm not allowed to call it that, because of Disney Plus stuff. But it's basically a great sword lightsaber. And he attacks her. His attacks are at plus 22. All right, here we go. That hits.
Look
And
at
that
the
hits.
numbers.
Oh, 4th edition. Woo! Crazy times. It was crazy times. All right, but he doesn't actually hit that hard because damage wasn't out of control back then. It was just everything else.
I swear, it's only 2d6.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a combination of, what does it say here? Radiant. Oh, okay. It's radiant, and you take ongoing radiance. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay.
Don't we have like resistance to it while
Oh
we're
yeah,
here?
she's an angel, so you know. So 30
No,
from the
not
first.
on this plane.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, radiant. You can't resist it here in Palor's domain because he's all about that radiant. Yeah. So she just took looks like 91 damage, 81 damage, 81 damage.
81, yeah.
Yeah, and she is enveloped in a glowing nimbus of light. At the beginning of her turn, the nimbus of light. Let's see. No, sorry. If she takes a hostile action before the end of her next turn, she will take 3d8 plus 5 damage. So
It's just
for
like a
each-
better booming blade.
Yeah, it's kind of like a booming blade before it was invented. So it's kind of cool. All right. So then we've got, let's see, more of these dudes. All right. I think you guys will be fine. I guess it's good that you didn't send half your people to the clock tower. It could have been pretty bad. All right. So this one was, yep, same speed. So it's going to fly, dash. There we go. And that brings us to this one that is already there. This one that's already there is going to use an angelic glaive. Ooh, that's hype. Okay. So this one will fly over to, I guess, Chatalachius, and it will attack him with its glaive. These attacks
You
are...
dare attack the Chad?
Yeah, I didn't know if you were going to stealth it or not, and it was a bunch of monsters, so I didn't actually convert them, so I'm going right out of the adventure here. So apologies for the slowness there. Yeah, these attacks are at plus 18. Oh my god. All right. 33 hits. And 31 hits. All right. These attacks deal static damage. So each attack, he takes 15 points of radiant damage. All right. And that is that creature's turn. Drasir and Grungni back in the marketplace. What are you guys up to? You guys kind of have the easy job here.
Yeah, we're just chilling, telling stories, finding autographs.
Just killing something with blood everywhere. That'd be easy.
We're literally like just relaxing until someone says, "Hey, go."
Here. Come and sit by me. Tell me the story of
Whoop,
how you got
whoop,
those
almost
golden
fell in.
hands.
Almost fell in. Well, I'm sitting on the edge.
All right.
Well, I dipped them into some lava after sacrificing my precious blacksmithing tool. A sun forger is what it was called. A good warhammer.
So you melted your warhammer over your hands?
Basically, yeah.
Hmm. Was it painful?
It was a not a in a sense that it was a terrible.
So while dwarf romance is blossoming behind you, Drasir, more and more people rush up to get autographs. To meet
One of the
you,
robots is like, "I
to
want an
greet you.
autograph."
Yeah. You hear the lumbering of a Eternal kind of making its way up behind you, and it says, "I recognize you. You were kicking some butts this week. Congratulations, Platinum Prince. I'll never forget the day I saw you here in the marketplace." And then you see more people just starting to kind of swarm around you, trying to just see you in your splendid armor with the beautiful sun shining down eternally, lighting it up. It's beautiful. Anything from you, Drasier?
Just trying to keep my cool.
All right, keeping you cool. Keeping you cool. Got it.
I
All
can
right.
I can make things with these hands.
Could you make something for me right now?
Sure. Do you got something I can that would be used to forge with? Piece of steel, piece of gold.
I do have something here. And she gives you her drinking mug.
Right. What's it made out of?
Oh, it's made of silver.
Okay. What's your favorite animal?
Have you heard of the giraffe?
Nope.
It's like a horse, but a real long neck. And a mohawk instead of a mane. And it's got 2 knobby horns on the top of its head.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
And
Oh, and the legs are stretched out real long.
kind of a funny looking animal, but let's see.
And it's got spots.
Yeah. Mm.
Like a leopard, but bigger.
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, the color doesn't matter, but it is yellow and brown.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll see.
All right.
Actually, do you have some gold and brass with you?
Oh yeah, she reaches into her pocket. She hands you like some coins. I collected these last time I was out and about.
Perfect. Good. I'll use those also.
They don't go too far here in the city, so please melt them in.
Oh, I'll fabricate
so you start trying to make a giraffe, whatever
weird,
the fuck that is.
weird giraffe, but I'll use the gold and the brass to like make the base yellow and then the brass spot.
Fair enough. Back in the library. No, wait. Back in the bathhouse. Ventus, what is the plan? I think the plan's coming together splendidly over here.
Yeah.
So, what's your move?
Shit, what can I do?
I'm just gonna put Gonzos everywhere.
I'm gonna fly up, like, so I can get up to most of them.
Okay.
And
you
then
engage with these creatures that hit for 50 points of damage and Radiant Booming Blade you. All right. What's the plan?
you're right. He's gonna go back.
Okay. So you start to fly up to them, and you look at them, and you realize that these are divine beings of immense power, possibly fueled by Palor himself, who is right down the street, or maybe even in a bathtub, because he lives here.
So I'm just gonna Firestorm. Really?
Okay. Firestorm. All right. What is the area of effect? 150 feet or?
It says
it's
Do I have
10
a template for
10-foot
Firestorm?
cube. Yeah, it's just 10 10-foot cubes of fire
Okay, that's cool. So let's see what we
that
got.
are launched into the air.
Would you accept a lava token?
yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have one, cause like I can
Well,
I
they
can
disappear
guide it.
right away, right? You've used this before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have it. Go 1, 2.
Are you just gonna pile all of them on top of these dudes?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, here, I'll start pasting them down. You put them wherever you want.
They have to connect or no?
I mean, you've got the spell. I've not had the occasion to use this one, I don't think.
Yes. Recent. And then I'm gonna have a couple getting up and burning the wood as well.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Okay.
That should probably hit them all, huh?
Yeah. Now, they don't take double damage if they're in more than one cube, though, right? It's just
No,
creates
they
an
don't.
area. Okay, cool. That would be ridiculous. 70d10 points of damage.
Objects in area and ignites flammable objects.
All right. Yeah, the wood bursts into flames. It has already taken a lot of damage. You know for a fact that it is going to probably fall on Chad's turn. Like the wood is going to give out from the damage that it has taken. Now the angels themselves that you have targeted would be all of them. So let's see, or at least the 3, 4 that are there. Okay. So let me roll their saves real quick. This is dexterity save. Oh, that's a pretty good dexterity save. All right, let's see what we got here. It's not really that good.
7d10. I got 20. 2 ones. So
All right,
P.
first one got a 17, fails. The second little one got a 11 and fails. On the bigger ones, oh yeah, they're probably gonna pass. That's ridiculous. Okay. Unless they get a 2 nat 1s, or they're gonna make it. Okay. Yeah, so they're fine.
They
But
take
they do
half.
yeah, they do take damage. All right. So each of them takes half of 28. All right. What else you got?
I don't think I have anything else on this turn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That means
yeah.
we're back in the library. Back in the library, things are really picking up at the bathhouse. Library crew, what are you gonna do here? We've got Ton in the bathroom. Ton is going to. Is she psychically linked to everybody else?
Yes, her and Balthazar.
All right. She says, "I'm gonna try and dimension door out of here, but I want to wait for a better place to do it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make a big scene. I'm like, by the way, it's a really nice bathroom. Probably the nicest bathroom I've ever seen. Nicer than the one in the Magic Mansion. It's a really nice bathroom. If there's time, I actually would like to change my pants because it's uncomfortable. So that's my plan. Okay. Hopefully you think of something. We're all depending. We're all depending on that big fat brain of yours,
I'm gonna
boss.
do everything I can to find the seal.
Okay.
And I'm distracting the wizards.
Okay.
And-
Aerodon, back at the bathhouse.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
This didn't go how I planned at all.
Okay.
But I'm going to. Hold on, let me measure this. Yeah, I'm going to use a spell.
All right.
Oh, it didn't post what it does, but destructive wave.
Okay.
They have to make a.
This is 30 feet around you, friendly fire?
No, it's creatures that I choose.
Oh, okay. Who do you choose? Do you want to kill this buxom water lady?
Does she look threatening?
What about this mother-daughter that are here on a mother-daughter day spa date?
Do they look threatening?
I mean, they look terrified.
No, I won't do them. Just the angels.
Okay.
And they need to make Constitution saving throws.
All right. So
they take
all
half.
these dudes are flying. So you're gonna fly up to be with them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, that works. Let's see. Constitution saves. These dudes are at the +7. Here we go. The little guys. 1 and a 2. Okay, so 13 fails. And then the other one. 1 and a 2.
Oh wait.
16 fails. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. And then the big boys. Let's see. Big boys, Constitution. Oh yeah, okay. So that is only an 8. Only an 8. 1, 2, and 1, 2. All right, so the big guys made it. The little guys did not.
Okay. It also
Alright.
didn't add the thunder damage. I
Okay.
just realized. So I need to roll more.
All right.
So that as well.
Okay, 31 plus another 14.
Yes.
Okay, so 45 points of damage if they failed.
Yes.
All right. Alrighty, and these guys take half. Got it. Anything else, sir?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. All right. That brings us to the last remaining Angel of Light who's on duty at this place. He is going to actually fly back to here and ready in action. All right, top of the round, Chatalachius. Chatalachius is going to, let's see, we got flaming wood up here. It's taking a lot of damage. It's going to come loose on his turn. He is going to try a strength check. 21. So he is going to grab hold of it and sort of try to hold on to it, but it is surprisingly heavy. So it begins pulling him down towards the ground. This is when Chatalachius' player would be like, well, if it's pulling me towards the ground, that's forced movement, right? So I wouldn't take any opportunity attacks if the bell dragged me down, right? Because it's dragging me down against my will, right? But that is not the case. Realizing that he does not want to get smote by 4 aggressive angels, he is going to let the bell drop. The bell drops and just destroys the floor and everything around it. It is just a mess. This woman goes, wah! Like flying. This lady goes flying over here. Pillows go flying. This lady goes flying from the impact.
How's it going, Aradon?
Yeah, we haven't heard from anyone in a while.
Falls down to you, Ventus. What now, master? Where did
It's
you
not
want the
going well.
bell?
It has to go across to the complete other side to the waterfall.
To this waterfall right here.
Yes.
All the way over there.
Yes.
What would you have me do? Slowly drag it over there or fight these creatures?
Fight for now.
Then I will fight for now. And I suppose I will even use my legendary actions this round. I was holding out on you. You hear bloop, bloop, bloop as his legendary action points fill up. And he's going to go ahead and take some attacks here. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty hype. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so he will just attack. And attack. And he cuts down this dude.
The big one?
Yeah, the little guy. The problem is when you kill a 4th edition Angel of Light, they explode in a burst of radiant light. 50-foot radius.
Oh my.
Yeah. You can make
so many people dying.
Yeah, Constitution saving throws to avoid being blind. And then any angels in the area gain 10 temporary hit points, which I guess Chad and Amiria are appreciative of that. 23 is enough. Let's see. Amiria, can you be blinded? I guess you have true sight. That's tricky. Oh well, make the damn save anyways. Let's see. Solar. Okay, Aradon. Your little skeleton firelights are
17.
Yeah, your little skeletal firelights are blown out by the explosion of this creature's death.
Damn.
All right. Ventus, you got a 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours are blown out. You don't have eye lights, but your eyes
your real eyes are blown
your
out.
eyes are just seared by the light of this. You're blind.
Forever?
I mean, you're a cleric. Fucking fix it.
I'll fix it. You're right.
All right. So that brings us to I guess that's Chadalakius' turn because he only gets 2 attacks. Amiria's turn. Amiria sees that you guys are in fact going to try to kill these things. And with a heavy heart, she will try to fight them. So here we go.
She takes that extra damage because she's being aggressive.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, because the booming blades. Ooh, maybe she should just heal herself this turn. Yeah, she'll do that. So she can heal herself for 68 plus 3. All right. She is very thankful for the psychic network because she was about to haul up on him, but she will take the healing instead this turn.
You said 68?
Well, like 6d8 plus 3. Oh yeah, so I rolled 5. My bad. All right.
Don't hold
All
out
right,
on yourself.
PJ, you're up.
Let me read this real quick. Can you trap what size creature is
A
this?
huge creature takes up a 15-foot by 15-foot space.
So I don't think it'll fit a huge creature in it. Maybe we should use this one. 20 feet on us. Yep, okay.
Well, a sphere with a radius is not diameter. So radius would be a 20-foot sphere.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to Wall of Force. Which one was the one that Chad attacked? He attacked the little one, right?
Yeah, he killed the little one. The two big ones have an equal amount of damage.
I'm gonna just completely block in this big one right here.
All right.
A Wall of Force.
All right, it doesn't cut through his space, so he is trapped inside of it. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Can you explain the area here a bit? Like, is this like a ledge that goes down into water? Like, what am I standing on here?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that would be, that's all grass out there.
That's all grass?
Yeah, this is under the eaves where you're standing. You're not actually up on the roof. Yeah. So all that is grass. That is the path that you walk to get here.
Okay, well, there's not enough map, but PJ is going to just run 30 feet away from everything.
Okay, so you're going to go 30 feet off the map, or 20 feet off the map, I guess?
Yeah, 20 feet off the map, essentially.
All right. Got it. All right. So you cast that, and then you go off the map. This will get him pushed back a little bit. There we go.
I'll draw a nice little
so
wall
you
around
trap
this
him
guy.
inside. Yeah, you trap him. I'll turn on an aura for him. It might be an easier way to do it. There you go. All right, so you've got him trapped inside a force bubble.
Yep.
Can you teleport out of a force bubble?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, just checking. All right, back to the library. Pot, what's the plan?
Yeah, dude, playing 2-level 19 wizards at the same time in different situations. Let me tell you.
So Rourke walks into the room and just asks the question. There's a question I have. Have you ever met someone who can lick their elbows? And
I have.
And then you start licking your elbow?
and then I lick the most attractive woman in the room. Who is that?
You lick the most attractive woman in the room?
I look at the most,
most
attractive.
Rourke, I can't make those kind of judgment calls, but if it's a woman, I would say it's not this guy. Rourke, that's adorable, but I'm pretty sure that's a dude elf. But
So
I mean, you're in Hestevar, man. Just be flirty with whoever you want. Nobody's gonna judge you.
Well, the girl with the bonnet on. I walk up
this
to
lady
her.
right here?
I walk and I say, "Excuse me, but I need to tell you something. I just noticed you, and I feel a bit vulnerable right now. I'd love to take you on a romantic date, not a friend date, just to see what happens. Would you be up for that?"
So while this is
I
happening,
Exactly.
feel vulnerable. I want to take you on a date.
Patsuk, what are you gonna do as you listen to this
I'm gonna
cringeworthy?
be honest. I
yeah.
have a few.
Cringeworthy, come on.
I have several
Super
questions.
cringeworthy.
I'm trying to distract here.
First off, we're telepathically linked, so I can see what Rourke sees, right? So
Yeah.
I want to know if, first off, if I recognize any of the wizards in that room.
I mean, you don't recognize them from where you're from. You want to see if you recognize them in a like planar sense.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm sure there's books in the real world about Elminster, right?
All right, yeah. Do you want to try to size these people up? I would say Arcana would probably be your best bet.
Okay, and is this gonna take my action?
Probably, yeah. Because you
And I'm
are
not
gonna be scrutinizing 4 individuals and trying to figure out where they
okay,
where
okay.
they rank. Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna start wandering off and I'm trying to investigate and find
Okay.
the seal.
All right.
And I'm trying to charm and distract.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So you start heading over there. Is that your turn then?
yeah. Do I see any like signs like?
This is very much like a clubhouse. Like they assume that if you're here, like you know where everything is, kind of deal.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna just start walking around and.
You do hear a humming sound coming from the left. Can you see all the way down that hallway?
Down this hallway?
Yeah,
Or,
you see.
I can.
You see some machinery sort of whirling and spinning and giving off magical light down that way.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna head on over there.
Okay.
Did Tan make it
I
out?
guess
Did she?
using my action.
She's waiting for an opportunity to try and dimension door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just heading over
Oh,
here.
by the way, as you pass here, you look over to your left and you see a very religious-looking room. On the wall, you see a symbol of Ioun.
Oh, I think I found it.
Do it.
Alright. Well, that's all my movement. So, next time.
All right. Do you have true seeing on right now?
Do I have true seeing on right now?
Mhm.
No, I do not.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Just a random question I would ask.
Yeah, I'm not at all worried anymore.
Good. I'm glad you're not worried. All right. Let's see what's next. I've got to roll some stuff into initiative real quick for no reason.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And then
Hatsuk's just looking around, looking inconspicuous, you know.
for sure.
Around the clubhouse.
Don't use any magic.
I know. This is what's making this hard.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I think that's where we're at. Yeah, no, sorry, we're not there. Let me go again. There's so many things going on. All right, back to the top. There's just, you know what's really messing me up? The two Patuks. I think that's what's really just killing me here.
You have no
All right.
idea.
So we're back to PJ then, right? No, sorry, PJ, and you got shifted again. God damn it. All right, so back to the bathhouse, and then we'll come back to Rourke. All right, back to the bathhouse. All right, back at the bathhouse, one of the angels, I think it's one of the big boy angels, is going to, I guess, keep fighting against Shadalakius. Yeah, okay. So, same deal as before. He opens up the dice roller. He gets in there, and his attacks, I believe, were a plus 19. Those attack rolls. That sound about right? Yeah. So here we go. 1 and 2 All right, gasp. They both hit. Actually, maybe a 23 doesn't hit. Let's see what Chatlachius is rocking for an armor class. Oh no, it does hit. All right, and then 68 plus 10. Totally reasonable damage. All right, so Chatlachius takes 73 points of damage and is covered in a nimbus that if he takes any hostile actions, every hostile action he takes will deal damage to him. All right. Rurik, back to you. In Ayun's library. You are making a big scene over here, yeah?
Yeah, so would you be up for that?
All right, Rurik. She is here because this is a Night Circus book club meeting, and I can tell you from experience, Night Circus is a beautiful romance story about wizards, and it's absolutely amazing.
That was a great story.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to make a normal persuasion roll here, because it would be a disadvantage, but in the spirit of the Night Circus, she's willing to take a chance on you.
I look right in her eyes.
Okay.
He gets himself a fourth wife.
All right.
And I'd like to use the boon of the boon of
I've
Agma
been using those.
Okay.
to so I get to re-roll again and add 5
Okay.
as a bonus.
As you go to say this to her and you sink it all in, you feel an ice cold stabbing sensation in your guts. You feel it forcing the most embarrassing wet fart towards your butthole. But you dig deep for the blessing. And try again.
And I wink at her.
Okay.
It's performance, right? Or persuasion.
Okay, persuasion, yeah.
Is it a wink or a look of constipation?
Add 5 to this.
Okay.
So 19?
So a 20.
Oh, well,
A 20. A 20. Okay.
Oh, advantage. Okay, 20. Yeah.
So you manage to kind of clench up, and she looks at you and she says, well, it doesn't look like Elminster's coming, so, I mean, have you read the book?
I could sit and listen. You mind if I have a seat?
She looks to everyone, and the Red Wizard of Thay is just like, really? He hasn't even read the book. And then this guy's like, well, you know, it might be nice to get an opinion of someone who's hearing about the tales secondhand. It could test our abilities to summarize and recap. Besides, he's funny. He licked his elbow. I'd never seen that before.
I like the old man.
Yeah,
He's
that guy's a
funny.
bro.
And this dude's just like, too cool for school anime. He's just like, I don't care one way or the other. All right, you want to take a seat there, Rurik?
Yeah, I'll just have a seat and try to keep him entertained.
Okay, okay. While you're having tea and cookies, Ton is changing her pee-pee pants, and let's go back to the bathhouse where things are also going smoothly. I feel like if everybody has psychically linked to each other, the people at the bathhouse are probably like, our team fucking sucks. Like, this is the worst.
I feel like the people at the bathhouse are purposely keeping quiet so they don't like. It's like we're not telling anyone about this.
All right, so another big boy's gonna go. Big boy's gonna move up, and realizing that Amiria is definitely not the real threat, he will do one attack against her, and then the other attack against Chatlachius. Oh no, wait, he is trapped in a force bubble. So instead, he has to use his action to teleport. All right. So he will just do that. So let's see. I guess the wall of force just stays there like a big hamster ball?
Yep.
Okay. I guess now you do need to draw a circle if you can.
Yeah, it's gonna look great.
Okay, cool. There's actually a way to do it. Can you draw, do you have access to the square tool?
Oh,
Oh, no.
I just
Never
is that
mind.
not good enough?
Yours is amazing. All right, so he will teleport He will teleport, I would say, right on top of Ventus. I guess if he's going to teleport, though, he would probably just teleport to you. He's got 240-foot true sight. I think he would probably just teleport to you. So, yeah, he'll be 20 feet off the map with you, PJ.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Little Angel. Little Angel is going to attack Eridon with its glaive.
Okay.
All right. So Little Angel's attacking with its glaive. Let's see.
Oh wait, it teleported? Like cast the spell to teleport, or use like an ability? It
used,
wasn't clear.
Use an ability. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'd counterspell the teleport.
Oh, for sure. Now these guys are not casters. They're kind of bruiser security guards, as far as angels go. All right, Eridon, here we go. I believe these two were at they have plus 17 to their attack. Is that right?
Okay, they hit. Unless
Oh,
they roll.
you don't even want me to roll? Okay.
No. They can still roll.
Okay.
But they're gonna.
All right. Each hit does 15 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Yep.
Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah, they have static damage. So it was something from 4th edition to speed shit up. All right, Drasier, back to you at the marketplace. How's it going?
I have sparked by an idea.
Okay. Remember, you guys are all mentally linked, so if you see the other people doing shit and you come up with an idea that could help, this is not metagaming because you are actually psychically linked. So you could totally throw out ideas from across town to each other.
One of you should go help the people at the bell.
What about the other bell? Isn't it the other bell? Do they even have the right one?
We fucking hope so.
PJ's honesty.
Hey, Drasier, Brownie, why don't you go get the other bell, and then when we get done here, we'll go to the market.
No, we don't need help. This is the real bell. Why would they have angels? And why would it be so heavy?
They had angels at both.
I'll ask these wizards what they think.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Well, Drasier, you got one of them hanging off your tail there.
Yep.
All right, Drasier, anything? Are you just gonna keep entertaining and?
Yeah, you said you had an idea.
I'm gonna welcome fighters. I'm gonna welcome fighters to come and challenge me here in the.
Oh, okay. That sounds kind of hype. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, sure. So, as you kind of throw that out, a lot of people look around like, "Oh damn."
And I promise not to kill.
And this robot right here says, that is not allowed. There is no fighting in the marketplace.
None.
This is a place of peace and order. Violence is strictly permitted.
Wait,
I understand that
hold
this
on.
is how you earn your meals. You are a professional, but if you wish violence, please go to the arena ward.
Crash, you said violence is strictly permitted.
Oh, permitted. Sorry, forbidden. Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah. So he's raising a hand urgently to stave you from doing this. Please, you are my favorite fighter. I do not want to have to apprehend you.
Well, is it violence if it's practice and not aiming to hurt people?
Yes.
Is there a butcher around here?
It is strictly forbidden to have violence here. No, the killing of animals must occur outside of the market square.
Oh, I'm now
Ask him
so
why.
funny to plan.
Yeah, why is that?
Don't ask why. I said, okay, that's understandable.
Oh,
And
okay.
in my head, I'll say, we need to go to the butcher. We need to go get the blood from them now.
What about the...
All right, Grungy, what are you gonna do?
Okay. hold out the
I
finished
mean,
product.
just to point out, dude, bro, there is like meat over here, right? Like they just don't slaughter the animals here.
Right, but good butchers carry blood as a stock for cooking and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to this butcher's
To this
stall.
little
Oh,
butcher
okay, so I
stand.
can buy. I'm just looking for to purchase blood.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a stall right over there.
I will hold
Ask
out the.
how much blood do they have on the
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking for like where they would process the meat and everything.
No. Looking for blood in quantities.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna head over there then.
Yep.
All right. Back to the bathhouse.
Oh, I was
Ventus,
gonna tell you what
what's up?
I held out the little. I posted what I made the
Oh man.
giraffe
Okay.
look like in.
Yeah, she's just she's overjoyed. She says it's a little anime, but I like it.
You said it had a mohawk
I did say that, and it's adorable.
and weird knobby horn
The horns are perfect.
and a really long neck.
Yes, you're repeating everything I said to you. Yep, you got it. Thank you so much.
The hell did I just make?
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
It's like one of those anime arrows that go through people. Like that's the first one.
All right, back to Ventus. What's the plan, kiddo? Your Chatalachius is putting in that work. You're getting those real cleric gains now.
They are.
For no money. Very little money.
All you did was create a immortal enemy for life and afterlife.
That's what needs to be done.
Absolutely. Cracking some eggs to make this anti-Tiamat omelet. What is the plan? The bell is on the ground now.
Trying to see if I got some.
There's a bell, and there's a big empty hamster ball. And a bunch of angry-ass angels.
Big empty. Oh, okay. The forest wall. Although I'm blind.
You are blind, yeah. But
Can I-
fortunately, you could see through Eridon and PJ. And Amiria, right? Is she on the link? How many is she on the call also, or?
I think she
I don't
is.
think I could fit
Oh.
her.
Okay, yeah.
I want to fly up
Okay.
into this direction.
I mean, I guess I could.
Oh, wait, Eridon's blind too, though.
Times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am.
Okay.
PJ's not.
Yeah, PJ's way over there, but he can see the bell from where he's at, yeah?
Oh, the bell's on
Yeah.
the ground, right?
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna fly over to there. Okay, so you're up above this orb, because I'm assuming the orb drops to the ground, right? They don't fly on their own.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, so, and then I'm going to take out a wand of lightning bolts.
Okay.
So for one charge, you can't. Here, I'll just link it.
Oh, I'm very familiar with this item. Okay. So you want to blow a big load, right? You want to do like how many charges?
6.
6. Okay. So you're casting it as a 9th level spell?
Yeah.
No, sorry, an 8th level spell. Okay. Got it. Go for it. Cast an 8th level lightning bolt.
I don't think I have lightning bolt on my spell slot or my spells.
Oh,
This
So-
wall of force is so much better.
just drag it over. Well, I drew it with the marker tools, so.
Hold on.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Spells.
Or you could just roll the appropriate dice with the dice roller. Either one works. And you're shooting that beam to hit those 2 angels. Is that the plan, or are you shooting the bell? What's the?
The 2 angels.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
The 2 angels are rocking. Let's see, a +6 to dexterity and a +5 to dexterity, but they both have spell resistance. All right.
And I'm going to channel divinity and make it full damage.
Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. All right, so how many dice maximized? Let's see, 8, plus another 5, so 13 times 6.
Much is that?
I want to say it's 88. Wait, hold on.
It's 78.
78. Okay. So 78 damage if they fail, but it looks like they both passed. They got a 20 and a 23. So they're going to take half of that damage.
39.
All right. 39 damage each. This one has already taken quite a bit of damage. Let's see. Does it put him past his threshold? It does. He explodes. Everybody needs to make Constitution saving throws or be blinded. And angels gain 10 health.
What if you're already
If you're already blind, then you don't need to worry about it.
You're extra
no double
blind.
Yeah.
I think Patuk's blind now.
Well, am I in range of it? I'm pretty far.
It's
that
50
one.
feet of him, so yeah, I think you're good because you're off the map.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
That's why I tried to run out there.
Alrighty. And Amiria and Chadwick have to roll. Let's see.
Well, no, they're angels.
Oh,
so
right,
they
right, yeah,
get
yeah,
plus
they
10.
get healed. That's right. Okay, so that brings us to
Oh.
anything else from Bethus?
I think since that one, that's just an action, right? It's not a spell.
Yeah, so you still have. Well, when you cast a spell from an item, you're still casting a spell.
Okay.
For purposes of like, speeding up spells and shit like that.
Okay. So I wouldn't be able to use a bonus action spell.
Correct. Well,
Unless-
unless it's a cantrip spell. Yeah.
No. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. That brings us back to the other map. Tan's in there. She just says, "What do you? Is that it? Is that the Ioun mark?"
So Crash, I wanted to turn in my token, and by the way, we're still on Bathhouse map.
Uh-huh.
I want to turn my token and precast True-Seeing on myself.
Oh, so you remembered. You thought back, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I cast True Seeing on myself." Okay.
Yeah.
All
Can
right.
you
So your
switch us
token
to
has
the
been spent.
library? Yeah.
Well, this would be good to know. Standing to either side of the seal of Ioun are two angels of Ioun.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they look like that.
Very good to know.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like their initiative's coming up too, so we can just hang out on this map if you want to. Yeah, so Tan, I guess now sees what you see, and she says, okay, retract that. I'm gonna say that that's probably it if there's two angels guarding you. What are you gonna do, boss? So. There's no way that they're gonna let you burn a book in front of that thing and break it.
I mean, I'm just gonna pray.
Okay.
Make it look like I'm burning a book, and and pray with my book, and then light a match.
Do you consider yourself a good liar? Because this would be the time.
He's a horrible liar.
No, I'm quite terrible.
Okay.
But you got that boon of
But I don't
Agma.
know what else to do.
I think you'll be fine. I mean, how bad could an angel of Ioun be? I mean, those ones at the bathhouse, they're kind of like pushovers, right?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Okay. For their turn, they stoically stand there. And I guess they look at you. It's really hard to tell. They don't have faces or eyes. All right, Eridon, back to you.
All right. Well, I'm blind. So
Okay.
I guess I'm going to make myself be less blind.
All right, so you're gonna use that ability to that paladin ability.
Yeah,
Cleansing.
touch.
All right.
And that'll be it, I guess.
All right.
Oh wait, that one next to me died.
Your bro like literally vaporized it. Yeah. With a maximized 8th level lightning bolt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Literal bro.
Yeah. IRL bro.
Nice, dude.
Your bro who's down with the sickness, as the kids used to say. So
I got you, bro.
there you go.
Thanks.
You're my whole world, bro.
Oh man, tearing up.
Where's
Tearing up a
Nurse?
little
I
bit.
can't see the name.
Herc.
Oh.
The initiative tracker, yeah, it probably bjorked from jumping between maps. So don't worry, I've got you. I've got you.
Bjork.
Okay, this guy, as his turn is coming back around, he is going to teleport out of there. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything ominous. And then Chadalakis is like, bro, you're controlling 3 maps, and I didn't get to take any of my legendary actions. This is bullshit, and your game's bullshit, and you're bullshit, and I hate Dungeons and Dragons. And I've seen Chadalakius go through a lot of shit in the last 5 years, so I deserve that. I deserve that.
So now he's taking his legendary actions.
Yeah, so now he can take all his legendary actions. But honestly, his legendary actions aren't that great, if I'm being honest. Like, if he used Searing Burst, I think he would kill Eridon, so that would be bad. Oh, it's each creature of his choice. All right, yeah, let's do that one. Let's see. Wow. Compared to a 4th edition angel, you're just not really dropping them. Oh, well, whatever. Let's see.
Are you guys still trying to get that bell into the waterfall?
The bell has literally moved 40 feet down. That is all they have managed to do.
Okay.
Does he have legendary action push bell? That would be a good one.
No, but he does have a Searing Burst. That'd be kind of cool. You want him to fly? Well, the bell's in the ground and he and the angel in the air. Nah, he's gonna have to deal with this angel. His instructions were changed to deal with the angel, so that's what he's gonna deal with. So he will use Searing Burst on it. There we go. Oh my, that's some great damage, kid. And then the bad guy angel, I believe, is it a +6 for its dexterity because it just rolled it. 21, so it doesn't make the 23 DC that it needed. So it does take 33 points of damage. All right, it's taking a little while. All right, Amiria is up. Amiria is still engaged with this big creature, and she's up here, and she feels like this is just gonna take fucking forever. But, she wasn't hit by that other dude, so the aura has worn off. I guess she will attack, unless you guys have something else you think she should do.
I got nothing.
All right.
Unless she can carry the bell.
I mean,
Yeah, a
she has a
couple
24
bar-
strength, and other dude has a 26 strength, so they could probably work together with other strong people. I mean, one person alone probably couldn't carry it, but also if they were enlarged, that gives you like ×8 carrying capacity or something crazy. But nobody has that spell. So
Can PJ cast polymorph?
let's see, a 21 hits, but a 19 does not hit. All right. Does who? What? PJ? I don't know what PJ can cast.
PJ, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Can PJ cast polymorph? Can he just polymorph somebody into a Baroth and
Well, if
have
he
help?
uses his token, he could have prepared that spell for the day. Does
Uh,
PJ have a token?
All right, back over to Potuk in the library. Potuk, yeah, PJ is a character. Over here, Potuk, what are you doing?
Alright, Patuk is going to walk up and pray at the altar.
Okay.
Gonna go forward, and he's gonna get on his.
The rune is right
His
here on the
knees.
wall. There it is, the rune of Ioun, right there. Takes up the whole wall.
Well, maybe I should be. He's gonna walk up towards it and get on his hands and knees. He's acting like he doesn't see the 2 angels. He's not looking at them at all.
Uh-huh.
And he gets on his hands and knees, and he pulls out a book, and he lights a match on it and lets it burn.
the magic match, right?
Yeah, the match that was given to me. I have a name for it. The Matches of Vecna's Sack. They're in my inventory on my character sheet if you need to see them.
Here's the symbol of Ioun, the seal of Ioun, if you need to see it.
Yeah,
I put it in game.
that'd be pretty
I put it in
hype.
game chat. Yeah.
I'm not stressed at all. Oh wow, what a thing. Yeah, just walks right up to it and pulls his book out, gets on his hands and knees, and lights a match and lets his book burn. And this is his original spell book. Spell book of a 9th level caster.
Oh shit. All right. As you do, both the angels turn to you, and they are most assuredly hostile. As the book begins to burn, the seal begins to crack and break. Oh shit. All right.
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Tom said that the bell sounded like the hardest one, like when you guys were planning. Let's see. Is there anything special that happens when the thing breaks? Let's see.
So have you ever been flying across the countryside and you pass a field with hay bales in it? Have you ever pointed at the field and just yelled, "Hey"?
Wow. They're looking at you like you are a fucking alien from another planet, dude.
Hey, I was.
Everyone in that room has like a 22 intelligence, but you are defeating them with your rurikness. It's like this is what you were made for.
So I was in the bar, and I gotta tell you,
regretting
I
her
gotta tell
decision.
you guys something. I'm a little bitter. This guy was talking something about some bell at the bathhouse, about putting it in some waterfall. What would happen? What's he trying to do that for?
So, as you are kind of chatting them up and saying this, as the thing is destroyed, I need Patuk to make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm glad I'm not there.
Should be fine. You are a gnome though, so you do have advantage.
Oh, yep. Then
Okay.
23.
Okay. All right. As this thing is shattered, you feel yourself taking some psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 46 psychic damage, or however that is mitigated for your character. And as you make an intelligence saving throw against the DC 25 Feeble Mind spell, you feel your intelligence and charisma drop to 1.
Well, that's not good.
That is not good. All right, so you basically have caveman level intelligence. You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and protect them. At the end of every 30 days, you can repeat the saving throw to get rid of it, or someone can get rid of it with a greater restoration, heal, or wish spell.
Okay.
So that is what's happening there.
Right,
You guys
so the
hear? You can
percentage
hear
is
his
gonna be
thoughts.
Taken out of the arcane ward.
What?
The damage I took, I'm.
Oh, for sure. Okay. All right. But you have shattered the first seal. As you were talking about, hey, this guy, he just kind of guffaws at your pun. But then there is a feeling that comes over everyone who has access to arcane magic, yourself included, Rick, that something is not right.
What was that?
And these 4, I guess I'll just roll the whole complex into initiative. Oh shit. Okay. Also, Rourke, at that exact moment, I don't want to say that Patuk goes offline, but Patuk's thoughts are replaced with thoughts of like him and Balthazar, like having a pool party, and like there's like super hot gnome chicks, and then Amiria's there. She's wearing like a G-string bikini, and she's like petting his nose.
Come to me, Pata. Come to
eating
me.
ice cream cake. Like it's the most basic like primal thoughts, and you're like, what the hell happened to him? And you hear Ton cyclically say, what the hell happened to him, over the intercom. Such as
Everyone else is also like, what the hell happened to him?
So I do have movement left,
right?
and I heard Rourke say, "Come to me." So
Yeah.
Patrick's gonna be like, "Rourke," and he's gonna use the rest of his movement
Okay.
to stumble away from
You,
that.
you knock over this beautiful lectern.
Yeah, I fucking just bash right into it.
These two angels look at you, just shaking their heads. Just All right, got to roll this whole complex in. Just give me a second. You could do this, Rourke. I believe in you. These are only 20th level mages. You're fine.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
I'm not fighting anybody.
I hope you're not fighting everybody. I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of nuts.
The real question is, how are you gonna get out of there now?
Alrighty. Let me rearrange things. And more than likely, it swapped you and PJ again, which it keeps doing. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to change PJ to a 19.13 so this doesn't keep happening. There we go.
Yeah, so it's PJ's turn now, right?
It is PJ's turn, yeah.
I know what I have to do!
Uh-oh.
PJ's gonna wish for the feeble mind on Patuk to go away.
Holy shit. That'll do it. All right, because you guys are psychically linked.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I could have greater restoration him. Well, I'm kind of far.
Not from across the city, I don't think.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
that is clutch. All right.
What's the range on Wish? Is there a range on it?
Nope.
No. Read the first sentence of Wish.
Says self as the range.
No, I said the first sentence.
He essentially wished, I wish my creator was not feeble-minded, which it's very hard for me to not. I mean, that's actually pretty open-ended, so it's pretty easy to evil genie that one. But it is a specific description of the effect affecting him, so it doesn't go outside of the wish parameters. So we do not have to update the wish diary for that one. All right, cool. Clutch. Anything else in your turn, PJ? There's a big ass angel right up on your grill.
Hi. I'm gonna run away. I'm not running away. I'll just stand right here.
PJ pisses himself and looks at the giant angel.
All right. Do you run away? So should I roll an attack on you? Are you leaving his reach? Or?
No, I'm not running away from him.
Are you just gonna kind of like stand there? All right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the library. Now it's really picking up. All right, back in the library. I can't wait until the Thalassian Hydra shows up. All right, so this guy right here, he knows what has happened. He is because he is a construct for this building. He's gonna smash through the door and start heading over to figure out what happened.
He's like,
just Kool-Aid Man's right through that shit.
Right. I had one job. Oh.
And then this one up here, same deal. Fortunately, this one is right around the corner. So it's gonna rush up here. Let's see.
Give him a hug.
A hug. That will fix everything. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many troops. All right, it is going to move up, and it does not want to damage anything in the library. So it is just going to beat on you. All right, here we go. Here is the first slam attack. And the second slam attack. All right, so the first one is a miss. So let's see how that goes. and then the second one is a 27.
Yeah, the 27 hits.
All right, let's see. Dexterity save. Okay, it makes the save. All right. So for just a moment, you thought it was going to trip on the lectern that you knocked over, but somehow with a -1, it managed to make its dexterity save, and that didn't happen. All right, so it's just sort of menacing you right there, and that is its turn. Now it's time for the Red Wizard. So the Red Wizard is going to stand up from her chair, and she's going to look around and say, "What happened? What's going on here?" And this librarian is going to shout out, the seal of Ayun is broken. It must be him. You are a stranger. The Red Wizard is going to turn to you, Rourke, and she's not too happy about what you have done.
I haven't done anything.
Bro, they got 20 plus intelligence. I'm pretty sure they could put together.
Yeah, but he's got like an incredible deception.
I'm
Say
not
it.
charming.
They're incredible, but so are we.
Aw, okay. Yeah.
Charm versus intelligence. Come on. Which wins?
Oh man, you really want to do this? All right. Throw out a deception check for me to see if you could act flabbergasted by what is going on.
I have no idea what it is. I'm just here on a tour.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna give them intelligence saves. There we go.
Although my friend Tawn's been in the bathroom for a while.
Wow, right under the bus.
Damn, dude. Okay. And then we've got 3 more archmages to work through. All right. Okay.
I mean, what would it take to break the seal?
Hat Girl really likes you.
And the old man.
Yeah. So, Hat Girl and Old Man, they're just like, no, don't be too hasty. Rourke, she is going to cast hold. We'll just go with hold person. So go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw against hold person. The DC is only a 17. Really? Wow. All right. Wisdom saving throw 17 against hold person. Unless you got counterspell somewhere up your sleeve. With a +1, he somehow makes it. All right. That is that.
Why did you do that? I'm not doing anything. Why are you being hostile to me?
All right. So let's see. This librarian's going to start running. She's running. She's going to take a dash action and turn the corner. All right. What do we got here? Oh, Angel. Okay. Back over to the bathhouse. I'm sorry about Marketplace, guys. It's as exciting as you want to make it, I guess.
No, we're good. We're good here, I think. Just here.
Oh,
We
no.
fine?
Spill blood.
All
We
right.
all right?
This one is
I'm
going
gonna
to
spill blood and cause chaos.
All right, this guy's going to attack. Let's see. It would have been easier just to reskin this guy as a fucking solar at this point. You guys mind if I just reskin this guy as a solar? He won't have a +19 to his attacks anymore.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. Doesn't that
Yeah,
make it
go for
easier
it.
on us?
That's fine. Yeah, that's
yeah,
all right.
it would make it
Like-
easier on you guys, yeah. All right, so if that case, I'll just have Chadalakius attack himself, essentially. 2 solars, pounding it out. All right, here we go. Greatsword, 1 and a 2. All right, Chad's not too happy about my decision, but yeah, at least he's not covered in a booming blade aura. All right, Chad, you took a lot of damage there, son. A lot of damage.
Chad's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like,
Wait, you weren't hitting this hard the last 2 rounds. Holy shit. Sorry, bro.
What made
Lazy
you change
diversion,
your
lazy
mind?
diversion. I'll still keep the explodey minions, but we'll have these guys be all right, and then that is that. That brings us to back over to the library. Is this jarring at all? Jumping back and forth between maps?
No, it's
I'm-
just amusing.
I'm only
Okay.
like.
My
getting
map doesn't
slight
jump
light,
actually.
so-
Oh, really? Are you just stuck on the marketplace?
Yeah, I've just seen the market the whole time.
Oh,
It's alright.
I've been hopping back and forth.
What?
Yeah, so have I.
You should be with everybody. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
Alright. Are
Refresh
you in the
roll 20.
All right. So in the library, we got a big boy right here. He is going to rush in, and he's going to say, "Oh, actually, no. You mentioned the bathroom. He's going to start beating on the door, and he's going to say, "Ma'am, are you in there? Ma'am, there has been a robbery. Ma'am." And then he is just going to try and open the door. Unsurprisingly, it is locked. He will try to smash it.
What is going on?
All right, he
You're still
smashes
trying
open the
to-
door, and you hear Ton scream, "I'm not decent!" as he smashes open the door to the bathroom. All
So,
right,
show some manners.
Rurik, what are you gonna do?
Oh man.
Mm,
I'm gonna tell Tan, can you get out of here? Get out of here. Just go. If you can get the book and get out of here, good. If not, don't worry about it. And I will. Dang it.
Save Todd! Just get her out of here, I'm fine!
that is a lot of that is a lot of counter spells. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now.
So I'll move over here and I'll say, and I'll try to get away from her.
Just
She's
write a rule
indecent.
so they can't counterspell you. If they can't see you, they can't do it.
And so I step in there with Tan and
Oh my god, you go to the bathroom with her?
and I
She's
grab
like,
her.
"Jesus, what were you doing in here, Rurik?
I
I don't even
grab
have my
her.
fucking pants on yet."
I just grab her and I'm gonna cast Dimension Door, and I'm gonna try to put us outside the front of the library because
Alright.
I know that that's within range.
All right, the golems that feed on magic. He casts counterspell.
You bastard. How often can I
Action
do that?
Surgeon, do it again! He's only got one counterspell!
That is true. So I will attempt to do exactly that. I will.
Okay.
I will Dimension Door again.
All right,
Try
to
it
the
again.
stairs.
Yeah, outside the library.
Just teleport out here, use a bigger spell!
All right, you know a lot about dimensions at this point between you and Pocket, especially pocket
Well,
dimensions.
it depends.
Yeah,
If we're in a
this is likely a pocket dimension, so
Oh,
there
then-
is no way to dimension door out of it. You could dimension door back to the entrance, or you'd have to use something a little bit beefy.
So the first Dimension Door didn't work. I will go ahead and use teleport now and just teleport to.
Go to the bell tower, they need help!
All right, I'll go to the bell tower, but at a discreet
Oh, the
range.
bathhouse, I mean.
The bathhouse, yeah.
Bathhouse,
I'll go
okay.
Bathhouse, yeah, bathhouse, yeah. Thanks, Potuk.
Oh, actually, I shouldn't have deleted you because now you're out of the damn initiative. Meh. Oh well. Do you remember what your initiative was?
I was
Probably-
like 20, yeah.
All right, we'll just have you two roll back in.
All right.
I should have moved you to
He was at
Jim's,
like 11 point something.
Yeah, let's see. So a discrete distance is where you're going? So like,
Well-
off the map or in the
No,
complex?
No, I mean I can see through their eyes, so
Yeah,
I would
well,
be
I mean,
out
some
of
of them are.
range. I would be kind of a little bit like probably, I don't know, 40 feet out of range of, to a safe location. Land in a safe location where it's not going to draw people's attention.
I don't know if I can guarantee you a place like that. You want to be on the roof?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. All right. So you two appear on the roof of the place. I'll have the two of you roll fresh initiatives.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Oh, you already did? Okay. All right.
You guys need help. You trying to move that bell?
All right. Yeah, so Ton's on the roof with you, and the roof is on fire over here because somebody had a firestorm going. She's like, if the bell's on the ground, and there's a big hamster ball that could roll around next to the bell, why the fuck isn't the bell in the hamster ball? Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I was a little busy pissing my pants. And that will be her turn. Back
Well, I
in
was
the library.
pissing on a god!
All right. In the library. Nope. Sorry, that angel is. They all kind of look the same. That's a profile. Back to the bell. All right. So this one right here is. Oh yeah, it's all up on you, buddy. So here we go. Simulacrum. It is going to attack twice using its lightsaber.
Can't call it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, PJ's
Okay.
gonna use as soon as he finds it.
Disney shouldn't even have the rights
Oh,
to say lightsaber.
They do. They
Right.
bought it.
Agree.
They made Luke say
He's
laser
gonna
sword.
PJ's gonna use the Boon of Trinity to ignore a crit.
In this instance, if your simulacrum uses it, a real Potic can't use it. You okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna drop you drop it down to the first set of damage. So a 21 and a 32. So that would
Okay.
be 53 from the first attack. And then what is that? 37 from the second attack?
Yeah. 39 from the second. So what is that total?
Let's see, 39 plus 32 plus 21 equals 92. You have
Yep,
2 hit
okay.
points left.
No. Well, 41 of it's absorbed in PJ's Arcane Ward.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's 51 damage. He's at 43.
All right, now we go back to the library. All right,
Oh,
back in the
and,
library.
Here's PJ's concentration checks. I doubt he'll make. He has Warcaster, but
New. Red, maybe? No, 50, half of 50 something? I don't think so. Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, the Wall of Force.
Okay.
goes away.
All right. This lady turns the corner. She sees you there. She is going to hold person. Sounds good. Wisdom saving throw.
With advantage because no. 22.
All right, you make it. That brings us to.
And
Uh,
spell resistance.
All right, this guy is going to take the Book of Exalted Deeds and rush over and lock it away in their vault. All right, back to the marketplace, Dressier.
All right.
Now's the time!
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Oh shoot! How do I get back to?
What do you mean?
It's not automatically jumping back and forth.
That is really weird.
Yeah,
Alright,
now it's
great.
back.
There you go.
Okay. Why are you in particular not?
Maybe his load time.
Huh? Okay. How about?
Who knows?
All right. It should be good now.
Okay.
All right. So you're in the market. Now what?
I am going to see about to the butcher stall
Okay. You're gonna rush over to the butcher stall.
and ask how much blood does he have on hand.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, butcher is like, hey, you a vampire or something?
Nah, I know a really good blood stew recipe.
I probably.
Protein builds muscles.
Yeah. I probably have a couple buckets. All right. Here you go. Yeah, it's just the blood, so I don't know. How's 10 gold sound?
I'll hand him the 10 gold.
All right. You now have buckets of blood.
I would not start splashing it all over the symbol on the ground.
All right.
Grunny is holding an action with watching Dressier and kind of tears welling in his.
Okay. Everyone watches as you kind of splash this blood everywhere. You look to the stones. It does not seem to be having any effect. They all just kind of look at you confused by what you're doing. Even the guard, just seems kind of like to be watching you. I mean, no expression, obviously, because it's a robot. But he doesn't seem to be trying to stop you so much as he's just like watching you.
Just here.
Yeah,
Just
I'll,
here.
I'll let out a deep sigh. And then nod to...
All right.
And Grungni, using the action that he had, will take the gem and crush it in his grip.
All
and
right.
just let it fall in front of him to the ground.
Your
Right in front of
Thalassian
you?
Hydra shows up.
Shit, that's big.
Rourke just smiles to himself.
What is that size even?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Motherfucking huge.
So just appearing, it just starts killing people because it's just so fucking big. Like it just starts trampling the crowd as it crushes people under its expanding girth, and they let out their pitiful screams, kaiju movie monster style. You watch as their blood hits the stones. The blue stones begin to crack and break. That
I would use a Misty Step to get out of the way.
activates all these guys. All right, we will deal with that on your next turn. But all these robots are jumping in now. All right. So let me redo initiative real quick. And I gotta double back for girl in a cute hat. See if she can do anything to. I don't think anybody's close enough to get to pot, but I will see. All right, he threw the stuff away. Then that lady would go. Then Drasir went. So that would bring us to, okay, the fans of Rourke. Gotcha. So back to the library for fans of Rourke. So back at library fans of Rourke, they look around for Rourke. He's not there. The old man stands up. He casts Major Armor on himself. That's his turn. This lady is going to start moving over here, trying to figure out what is going on. That'll be her turn. We got robots. All right, this robot is going to stand in front of the door to guard the restricted section. Grungni, you go ahead and summon the creature. You do have a movement after that. Did you want to spend the movement?
I'm not on that map anymore.
Okay, but did you want to? Because
I'll kind of get up and
just a
disengage.
Question. Did you have Heroes Feast, Grugny?
Did I?
Yeah, do you have that?
Are you saying that I should use my thing and say we all had a Heroes Feast?
I'm just wondering if you
Oh yeah,
had
absolutely.
It, that's all. Okay.
Do is that it?
Well, I'm just asking. That's all.
You're just asking, dude.
So what is the plan here, Grungni? You broke the stone, and then?
Yeah, I'm disengaging through the water.
Right.
I just get up and trot my way over.
Okay. So this woman who you made a beautiful giraffe for, she watches as you run away after summoning this creature.
Oh, I don't even run. I'm walking.
Yeah, just you purposely walk away. Gotcha. All right. Ventus, you're up.
That woman saw you, Grugny. You need to take care of her.
Ventus, what are you gonna do?
I think I will.
Yeah.
So blind, huh?
Rourke's not on the chart there. On the chart order.
At all?
Yeah, I had a 19, but I don't see me over there.
Oh, yeah. Once the map gets changed too many times, you just disappear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does Greater Restoration do all the things of Lesser Restoration?
Absolutely.
So like it can cure blind because it doesn't say it in its description.
Yeah, it would definitely cover everything from the lesser one.
Okay. I don't think PJ still has sight, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I can.
everyone else has sight. You are psychically linked too, so you can see through everyone else.
Okay, I won't heal myself yet then.
Okay.
I'll just spiritual weapon at level 4.
Clear
Guess
the
I
way,
should add some
Tannen.
fire so this feels like a proper the order fight. Let me see. Where are you, fire? You've been there since level 1. There you go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Burning down the hot springs. There we go. Much
It's
better.
what we
extra
do.
hot.
Yeah. All right. So what are you casting?
Spiritual weapon.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. Cool, cool.
Attack the angel here.
All right. And what is your spiritual weapon again? It is a sword, right?
I made it a hammer, like
Okay,
a Mjolnir kind of thing.
Okay.
I just brought a spiritual weapon out though.
Oh, okay. I thought we had one for you.
I think we were supposed to.
Oh yeah. It was this guy, right?
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, no? Okay. So let's see. Alright, you should be able to control it now. Alright. You gonna just beat on this dude?
Yeah, the angel.
Yep, bring it.
I rolled a. Do you see it? I rolled 21.
Oh, 21, yeah. Awesome. Let me see if I can find him in all of this. Nope, nope, still fire. Nope, that's a bell. There he is. Okay. All right. He is bloodied by the attack.
Okay. And then I'm gonna fly over towards Aerodon.
Okay.
And oh, I can Sacred Flame too.
All right. So it's gonna make a. Let's see. What is
Dex.
that? Dex save. Okay. He makes it, so he does not take any damage.
Barely.
All right. Let's see. Back in the library. Oh. Here we go. All right. So back in the library, this guy who couldn't care less, he couldn't really care less. So he's just going to stand up and. Yeah, I think he'll cast. Well, I don't really need to say what he casts, but yeah, I'll have him do that one. Cool. And then that brings us to these things, the Angels of Ion. All right, so this Angel of Ion, they left you all by yourself, Pot. They left you all by yourself. Let's see what happens. Okay. What do these Angels of Ion do? Oh, they cast the assload of spells. That's cool. Oh, that was pretty cool. Okay. All right. All that sounds pretty hype. Okay. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Let's see. All right. You are. Okay. You are. What?
Wait. Is she casting a spell on me?
It's using a spell-like ability.
Okay, so it's
I don't
not
know
a
if
spell.
that. Okay.
Okay. I was just checking to see if I could counterspell.
No. It's just an ass load of psychic damage. But then you are stunned. I can't
Stunned?
recall.
Oh, okay.
Stun's not the end of the world. All right, let's see. Stunned. The stunned creature is incapacitated. They can't move. They can speak only falteringly. They automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against them have advantage. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So this thing basically assaults your mind with psychic damage. Total of 50 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
Until.
Let's see. It's stunned until you make the save. So at the end of each turn, you can make the save.
Okay.
All right, so that's that one. Then we've got 2 more librarians and the other angel. So let's see. This one's gonna move and dash. This one's going to move and dash. There we go. And the other angel of Ayun. Okay. So this one will. Yeah, I guess it'll just more of the same. It'll double up the effect on you. So go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw. Okay. So it drops 47 points of psychic damage on you. And this one will actually drift closer. All right, Eridon, back to you.
All right, I'm gonna start by casting that as a bonus action.
Okay, staggering smite. All right.
Yeah, next hit it will do that much.
Okay.
Let's see, and then I'm gonna come up here.
Yep.
And I am going to attack twice. Wait.
Against this angel of the dawning light.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. 20 does not hit. 28 does hit. Wait, this game uses flanking, right? Yes, no? Did we ever get a call on that?
+2.
Yeah.
+2? Yeah, then you do have flank from Amiria, so both of those would hit. All right, so you add the Hateful Smite to that, so that's 27. You add the 18 from the hit, and you add the 31 from the second hit. Anything else?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna smite as well.
Okay. All right, how much you smiting for? Okay, 16 more damage.
And then it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. It got a 20.
Yeah, that passes by 1. Okay, then nothing else happens. That's it.
All right, something else happens. It is dispelled.
Oh.
All right.
So Constitution saving throw.
Excuse me. The bigger ones do not explode into light.
Oh, good. I don't want to be blind again.
Yeah.
No, then that's it.
All right. Cool. That brings us to, I guess, Chatalachius. With no other angels here to fight, he turns to Ventus and he says, "What would you have me do, Master?"
There's that one that's still on PJ. We need to get rid of that one, and then we can move the bell.
All right. With a heavy sigh, he spreads his wings and will. You know what? He'll use a legendary action and just teleport there at the end of Eridon's turn. So he bamps over there. Then on his turn, he will attack it twice. Here we go. All right, so he drops like I don't know, like 100 damage on him. It's crazy.
I didn't mean to kiss.
Okay.
That's not happening.
All right. That would be Amiria's turn next. Amiria is trying to push this freaking bell, but it is just smashed up in the floor. It's like floorboards are like stuck inside of it and around it. She is extremely frustrated. And she sees that Shad is attacking the other angel and little PJ. She will go and fly over and try to assist with that.
I think Rurik's after Amiria.
There we go. So.
Oh no, never mind. I see.
All right, so plus 20. Jesus, plus 28. Not a critical though, and that attack doesn't hit. And then what do we got? Plus 28. Plus 38. Man, people like wanted to see the Kids of Chaos crew fight a Pithy, and they should just have them fight a Solar. Holy shit. Yeah. So that thing is super bloodied. All right. That brings us to Amiria's over back in there, and then Pot. You might be able to get out of there. Maybe. There's a lot of counter spells around you though, so I don't know what your plan is for this.
Well, I'm stunned until the end of my turn. So.
Ah, that's right. All right. So let's see. This one's way over there, so it will go and protect the books. All right, Pot, your turn.
So here's my wisdom saving throw. At advantage, 25.
Hold on. Okay, so you made the save, so you snap out of it, but you are surrounded by opponents. You guys see that he is surrounded by opponents psychically. PJ, you're up.
Okay.
PJ, your first day of life, pretty rough. Currently, there are 3 angels killing each other over your head. What are you gonna do? Your creator is in a super bad situation.
PJ is going to. There's only this one solar left, right?
Looks like it.
Yeah, he's gonna disengage.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna move 30 feet, and then he's gonna cast Misty Step and teleport on top of the roof with Rurik.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right, Rurik, you're up.
Rurik just shakes his head, and he pulls out a diamond worth 5,000 gold.
Okay.
And I cast Gate,
Mm-hmm.
and I create a portal right below Patuk, and I reach through and grab him and pull him through.
All right. Now that you have been to this inner sanctum and know where it is, high level spell components. Yeah, 9th level spell.
And 5,000 gold. Yeah.
All right.
Diamond. Yeah.
You gate
I'll get you back.
over to you.
Patuk, what the hell? Come on.
There were so many spellcasters. I didn't know what to do. And they couldn't just counterspell me. I only have one counterspell.
PJ, can you heal him or something?
Are
we
you
gotta get
gonna-
that bell in that
Out
waterfall,
of
I
morbid
think.
curiosity, are you gonna leave the gate open or?
No, I close it as soon as I pull Patuk through.
It is shield.
All right. Back over here on the roof. Who would have thought the bathhouse would be the greatest challenge of them all?
I knew.
I love you, buddy.
All right, back to the
Sorry we
marketplace.
couldn't get your evil book.
We got
What's
some
another
serious big
5,000,
boys.
Patuk?
Okay. So big robot. Big robot is going to try to stop big monster. Yeah. So honestly, the big monster and the big robots have so much HP that I'm going to spare all of us watching me fight them, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah. If you want to theater mind it, because it's so huge.
Yeah, I mean it's bananas. The legendary Hydra's stat block is it's beautiful. Let me just put it that way. It's good stuff. All right. So while all that's going on, let's see. I have so many windows open too.
Have we
Jeez.
felt the other seal crack? Like, has
The
it been felt?
Arathis seal has not cracked yet, but this thing's about to drop 24 attacks. So it's about it's about to get real. All right, so this thing's turn comes up. It rushes up to defend. This guy's turn comes up. It is going to bust out 24 attacks, and you hear the sound of legendary action points filling up. Of course. Yeah. So, I mean, these are basic bitch citizens, you know, in a magic place, but this thing is rocking like plus 19 to its attack rolls. So yeah, it just starts killing people like crazy. As people are killed, their bodies are torn apart, they're swallowed, blood's going everywhere. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You lose track of how many people are killed and smashed and crushed. But the chaos and the bloodshed is absolutely insane. The seal of Arathis does shatter and break. All of the cobbles just sort of.
Crash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my token.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, man, I'm sure glad I remembered to use that hero's piece on.
Okay, that's good. That's good, cause everybody present needs to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
DC 25.
Is it for fear?
No, this is for permanent confusion.
Hmm.
Yeah, you'll be under the effects of a confusion spell for the rest of your life, or until a heal, greater restoration, or wish is cast on you. Woof. Okay. Drasier, can we get that wisdom saving throw?
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Goddamn.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So I don't need to worry about these guys anymore. These guys are kind of dealing with things. Yeah, I'd say you boys could probably sneak off in the confusion at this point. This is definitely a larger threat than you guys. But we'll kind of stay in initiative for a little bit. I'll get rid of all these people at the Wizrobe place for now.
Oh, were we able to find another gem in her house? Like I was asking.
Oh, to try
to
to
trap
capture
it back
with?
again.
Yeah, but the thing about capturing it is you have to, not to sound super Pokemans, but you have to get it below 100 health.
Oh, that's why I was gonna wait around to see if all the guards kicked its ass enough.
Okay, if you'd like to stick around, we could certainly. I'll basically just roll dice and see how it goes. More than likely, by your estimation, they're gonna have a spellcasters come, and probably just try to banish it.
Yeah, no, Greg, we're not staying just here.
They're gonna try to chain. They're gonna probably just chain banish this thing, until it sticks, because there's really nothing else they could do about this for now. Plus, once it gets low enough, I mean, again, like the people at the library were worried about damaging the books and stuff, so they couldn't use a lot of their flashy attack spells. So, but once they're out in the street where everything's destroyed already, I mean, wizards are gonna just fucking unload. Like it's gonna be a war zone. Yeah. All right, that brings us to.
On that note, I gotta head off.
Oh yeah, gosh, we're at 11 o'clock.
Oh wow.
All right, that takes us to Tawn. Tawn is, I mean, I don't know. It's been a rough day so far. she's just gonna look at
Pull up your
PJ.
pants, Don.
She's gonna look at. She's gonna fasten her belt, and she's gonna say, "Boss, your clone is just not thinking right. Like you put a fucking bubble around the bad guy instead of the bell. Why don't you just put it around the bell? We can just roll it with the ball. What the hell's wrong with him?" No offense, BJ. No, nothing. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
I will take the dodge action, and she moves to the edge of the building and takes the dodge action. She's like 10 strength score, not moving a bell. All right, we'll finish up this round and continue next week, which will give you plenty of time, unless you somehow move the bell before the end to figure out how to move that bell.
Oh shoot, our guys aren't even on there anymore.
All right, let's see.
Would
As which
since
guys?
we're
Your
on
turn's,
the well,
your turn's coming up. You talking about your Seer and Grungy?
yeah, I don't see him on the turn order
Yeah,
anymore.
because if you switch maps a lot, it breaks the. turn order.
Okay.
Yep. It only stays
Sorry.
functional for me. No worries. All right. So library. They run up and they're beating on the robot. Dressier. Back to you. What are you gonna do?
How far away from the bathhouse are we approximately?
Like
all the
you
way
guys
across
are in
the
the
city?
middle of the town. It would be a bit to get over there without teleportation. But you could certainly start heading over there. Also,
Actually,
I mean, we are using wibbly wobbly time, so you could start heading over there and then sort of show up clutch as needed, sort of thing.
yeah, I'll pick up Grungni and start flying.
All right.
Fly and dash, and move and dash to
Okay. You all right?
try to go towards the bathhouse as fast as possible.
Leaving this chaos behind. All right. Let me get a good screenshot of this because this is a pretty fantastic beast. So.
It is. I'm surprised the plan worked. That's.
Really? I mean, you dropped a nuke basically in the middle of a marketplace, and that definitely counts as chaos and destruction.
You killed a lot of innocent people.
Oh.
And they're continuing to be killed.
And you
Hey,
just walking
hey,
away.
you did what you had to do. You did what you had to do.
Walking
It was,
away.
it's only like 100 plus people there. It'll be fine. All right. Let's see.
No, I just thought there would have been something there to stop it or mess it up, because that's just how things tend to go.
Oh no! I mean, these robots are strong as hell, dude. They're gonna contain it. But like, you know, like you did what you had to do. You got everybody clumped together, and they all fucking died. Like that's what you had to do. So
Yeah.
no, I get it. It's just it's rough. It's absolutely rough. All right. So that you guys are heading there. Wizrobe. Golem, Grungy's with you. Wizrobe. Looks like Angel of Arathis. Boop, boop. Angel of Arathis. Eridon to finish this up for the night.
All right. Have any people died around here, like actual people?
I would say the angels did. Your angels and their angels have deliberately not included civilians in their area of effect attacks because good, right? And then they all got blasted back by the Bell landing. So there are people that are hurt, but no one has died yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too bad. I should go to the main plaza for a bit then.
There's plenty of dead bodies there.
That would be great. Okay, I'm gonna go up to it, and I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna swing my sword.
All right, using your boots of flying, you fly very far. Oh, and that will finish him off. Oh my God, double
my
crits,
goodness.
Dude!
Does
That's
it
beautiful.
blast so hard in an explosion it knocks the bell whoop, 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 into the waterfall?
Except everybody was 20 feet off the map, but man, it was cool. You have slain the Guardians here. Now it would just be a simple thing of using Team Muscle, probably, unless you also use Team Magic and Team Muscle to Super Monkey Ball that shit across the map.
I want to help Team
Yeah, do you want to Team Monkey Ball it? That might be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, Patuk will cast another wall of force around it
Okay.
and basically make it rollable.
All right. Yeah, the wooden parts have been burned away by Ventus, so it is just a bell now. You cast the wall of force. It bloop goes into a little ball, and then begrudgingly, Chadalakius, Amiria. That's 30 strength right there. No, I'm sorry. That's 50 strength right there.
Another
Start rolling it.
16 from Ventus.
Another 16 strength. Okay. Anybody else want to get in there? Play some Super Monkey Ball.
15 strength.
All right.
You're
Yeah.
stronger than me.
Patuk will put a mage hand on it.
I'm helping.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Oh yeah, because that would end your spell.
Yep.
Oh, good one.
He did
good
say
one.
that. He did say.
Yeah, one last. All right.
He said it.
Oh man, that's true. We have to
It was a-
so you got to recast it. So burn another slot. Hopefully,
no,
you don't need
are
it in the
you
final
serious
battle.
right
No,
now?
it's
It
fine.
was
Yeah,
a joke.
I think that's fair. You did you even posted it.
All right, you guys roll this thing across, hoping against hope that Balthazar, the idiot bard, and his hunch were correct. You sploosh it under the waterfall, and as it sinks beneath the plunging water of the waterfall, it shatters.
Oh, it actually worked?
Yep. The light from it shattering is so bright that everybody nearby, so anybody who was on Team Monkey Ball, you need to make
Damn it.
you need to make Constitution saves.
Damn it, what have I done?
The DC is 25.
Oh, I can't even make it.
You're by me, so you got a plus
Alright.
5.
Oh, I missed by 1.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah. Come on, baby. Double. Yeah, I made it.
Okay. You watch in horror as Ventus's blind eyes are burned completely out of the sockets by the radiant blast of light.
Cleansing touch you, it's okay.
This would be more like regeneration. There's no more eyeballs.
Fuck.
I mean, he was already blind. You could have helped him with that while you're pushing the damn ball over. On the bright side.
Alright, I'm gonna use my
Token.
planning.
Oh, you're planning. Okay, okay. Yeah.
No,
What's the
okay.
planning here? Did you have a
Planning.
token?
I do have a token.
Yeah, what do you
That
want
you
to
were
use it
gonna
for?
wear goggles? That's the planning?
The goggles, the
Nah.
graphic.
He was
Is the
gonna buy a
planning that you
scroll.
suspected that it was gonna burn your eyes out, so you didn't look at it when you pushed it into the waterfall, because that would be pretty good fucking planning.
Well, I can't plan for him, but I
he-
could plan.
You
he's a
can.
cleric. He has regeneration. He should be able to just regenerate his own eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but I got a slot for that.
You didn't slot regeneration?
I think I have Holy Aura for that.
Oh, okay. Well,
What happens if you cast True Seeing on someone without eyeballs? Can they still see true?
I would say yes, because it's magical sight.
Yeah, then I'll just
Oh, hype. So you could just go around
Yes.
straight up like WoW Demon Hunter with a fucking like bandana tied across your empty eye sockets and just see everything anyways.
Cool.
What
That
have
would-
you sacrificed?
That would be hype. And then after a long rest, you'll get that all taken care of.
I'll fly into the sky and say,
"You and a Death Knight."
you are not prepared.
As the bell shatters, as the eyeballs are burned out, you get the feeling as you look at the top left of your screen that you have achieved 6 stars of vigilante level in the city of Hestevar. Everyone in the city is going to try to kill you now.
Who?
Everyone.
You guys.
Whatever's left.
Actually,
Wait,
not the
wait.
I think we're the only two
We're
that
still
might
playing
not
dumb.
get traced back.
Right.
Yeah, but you're with us.
So,
We could hide out in that Vecna
Or came
sack.
with us.
Balthazar will tell you over the headsets, Patuk. Hey, boss. You're gonna want to get over here real quick. Real quick. It's happening.
I feel so bad. Okay, we'll be there soon.
All right. And that's where we'll leave off. Woo! Man. fucking 3 different maps, 1 million PCs and NPCs.